Hi. I still heard it. Did you hear it at least or no? I'm like, I heard it, but there's nothing behind us. Hold up, this camera's slightly rotating. It's okay, it's fine. It's rotating a little bit, but it's not. It's rotating in like that direction. Maybe if I stand over here. Anyway, hi. You didn't hear it either? Interesting. Interesting. How about that one? Oh my god, I think I know why. I know why. Because it plays a sound on my computer, but you don't have my computer on that scene. There we go. Hi. Hello. Sorry, let me lower this. Music is honestly a vibe today. I have this so that I can jam. I can jam along, but I do need to lower this a teeny tiny bit. But hi, hello, happy Monday. I'm just gonna do a quick adjustment. I'm gonna move you a little bit more this way. There, kind of. Yeah. Now you can see a teeny bit more in that direction. Hello. I made the mouse with my grandmother. Wait, that's so fun. When, like just now or like earlier today? And did you get to eat any yet? I'm assuming yes. Hopefully. I'm so hungry. I'm a good level of hungry. I'm a level of hungry where I can wait as long as we need to wait for the food that we're gonna make. The food that we're gonna make is actually going to be relatively quick to make. So I do think that like we'll have like time to vibe and jam. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited to cook tonight. I will sue for misleading. Now who is misleading? And why haven't I met her yet? But also hi. Okay, wait, where are the Celsies? I didn't claim my Celsius. That's what I'm missing. I might have to put my jazz music on again. I'm gonna get too distracted. I'm gonna get too excited over the music that's playing right now. Also, Wigfoot, enjoy your 802nd seltzer. Perch, enjoy your 644th seltzer. I need to like, Chelsea, enjoy your 304th seltzer. I realize sometimes my shoulders are so tense. And Aladdin, enjoy your second seltzer. Oh my god, cheers to 2. Cheers to making it past the very first, the unique one. Once you make it to 2, you're almost guaranteed to make it to 10. That's just how it works. And also, hi Pebbles. Wow, that was that was not very carbonated. Not very carbonated indeed. Oh, I love this song though. I can't just like skip this. But also me, enjoy my 630th seltzer. I don't think I'm enjoying my 630th seltzer very much. This is really just water. It's but like lightly with like a little bit of like a tickle, I would say, in terms of the carbonation levels. And love, enjoy our 236 seltzer. Hi, what are y'all up to today? What do you, I don't even know. How was your day? How was your Monday? How did everyone's week start? This is like potentially the last like main week of the year. A lot of people who maybe are in school or work jobs that take off during the holidays at any moment. I feel like next week is when like Christmas hits in the U.S. at least. Well, I mean it's when it hits, but like in the U.S. it's like everyone is off. So like for like at least like the day, so I feel like it's like interrupted in the middle of the week, especially because it's like smack in the middle of the week. So I feel like this is like the last like full week, and then we have like New Year's the following week. So I'm like, this is our finale. Not the finale for streams though. We got lots to do over the next 2 weeks. Earlier today, and yes, I ate one for dinner. That's been so good. That must have been so good. Do you get to do that often, Pebbles? Also, Pebbles, enjoy your third seltzer. Cheers to you. I feel like it's a very good temperature in here. It is gonna get a little bit warmer though. I already know as soon as we start cooking. But yeah, earlier today I made pancakes. I made SpongeBob pancakes using, wait, using the sponge. Honestly, super cute. It was a little thing that like my mom got me at some point that I haven't used until today. And it was really cute. It was really fun. I got to have pancakes. Picking up forceries, give me like 20. No worries at all. Good luck getting your forceries. No, I know what you mean. Just wanted to stop by and say good luck with the scrimp. Thank you. I'm excited to eat it. We're gonna play a slight game of Is It Freezer Burnt today, which is gonna be really fun. I have 2 sets of shrimp that I've had in my freezer for quite some time now. We're going to try the remainder of 1 batch. And if we sense anything going wrong, we have another batch. But I think this batch should be okay. It's been maintained. It has not been defrosted So it's like now it's been defrosted. I defrosted it today. So I think we should be good. But I'm really excited to eat it. And we're gonna have it's also we have noodles to go with it too. Yeah, I've never made this dish before too, and so this could be a good thing that I can make for a friend if it comes out kind of tasty. And if it doesn't turn out tasty, then I'll at least know what to do differently next time. Maybe. Scrimps, I used to like it. Now I only eat tuna from seafoods. Oh, I love tuna though. Do you like raw tuna or just cooked tuna or just raw tuna and not cooked tuna? Because I guess it could go the other way too. I love tuna. Whenever I get like sushi, tuna is definitely up there. I love the song. Like I love the song so much, but I already know I'm getting distracted from it. Ah, it's so sad. You know what I realized also? I think some of like the jazz music that I play. Let's see, maybe you. Maybe something like this. I realize that's like this music and like some other music that I play sometimes, like when I want it to be like cozy and like feel like a nice little lounge vibe. I think that's why I'm 85 years old according to Spotify. I think that's where the 85 comes in. I think I have songs from like the 50s in there. And I think that's where it's getting it's really yeah. Overcooked tuna. Ooh, I mean, look, if you like it, I mean, I like cooked tuna and I like raw tuna. Do you cook fish ever? I have it on my list. This is seafood. I wonder if this will count in my, I set a goal to basically cook fish. Honestly, I think this would count. I mean, it's not like a fillet, but I did set a goal for this month. I have a lot of cooking goals this month just because I really want to like run through a lot of the stuff that I've had in my fridge and freezer for a while. And one of them is to cook fish. But like I have been wanting to use the shrimp that I have in my freezer, so like maybe this will kind of count. And then if not, maybe I'll cook a fish as like a safety. It's all made up by me anyway, so it doesn't even matter much. But I am very excited to eat it. I think it's gonna be delicious. We're gonna use a little bit of like cooking wine. I'm using a little bit of wine in this too. I've had this giant container of cooking wine for some time now that is technically not like the best wine to use for this, but it still should work. So I'm just trying to like I'm really trying to like utilize the stuff that I have so that it doesn't just like sit and go bad or like yeah, I mean mainly just that. But I had a really nice start to the week today. I did a good amount of work today. I did oh my god, I did my stretch routine today. Hold up. Now I did my stretch routine. I can increment that on my goals list. That's like the one thing that I honestly should I should stay on top of. And it was honestly a pretty good stretch today. Pretty good stretch. I think like I need to work on my what do I need to work on? I feel like when I tried doing like my splits afterwards, they were honestly still pretty close. I think probably my left split. I think I need to do a little bit more work for my left split. Today wasn't my best left split, but it was still a pretty decent one. Yeah, I'm like at the point where like I'm so close for like my splits and for my pancake. Pancake I like kind of have, but I only have it whenever I do like the whole kind of stretch routine, so I don't really have it off rip. So it's like beyond just the warm up. I need to like do like my like leaning stretches to get into it. But I think that I'm at least close to the point where like I'm starting to stretch to try to do like over splits and stuff to see if that like helps me get that final push. And then I'm also seeing where I'm compensating with my split. So like when I'm doing like a split, if I'm like leaning forward, then like I'm kind of like cheating it a little bit. If I like lean back and like I tuck, I'm not a doctor, not medical advice, but if I lean back and like I kind of like tuck my my pelvis in, I guess, like my butt really actually, I don't know. But like if I tuck in, that's where I really feel like, oh, that's where I've been like lacking. That's where I've been diverting attention away from that. But I feel like that's where I can actually like sit into it. But yeah, or smoked tuna. I do like smoked tuna. Do you like smoked salmon? I love smoked salmon. I feel like smoked salmon is so common in New York. Ooh, what's a pellet grill? Oh my god, also yesterday, I made soup yesterday, and I was drinking my soup yesterday, and I burned my tongue at one point, and like I've been feeling it all day. Like whenever I sip this seltzer, like I feel, it's like, I don't even know if it's numb. It's not like numb, but it's like, it's like rough. Or I don't even know like rough is the right word. Like it doesn't feel right. It feels like something is up, like something is off. But we're working through it. But yeah, I'm wondering. I'm like, is this gonna impact how I taste things tonight? But I don't think so. I'm trying to think about what I ate today. I think today I tried to eat pretty. What did I eat today actually? Oh my god, did I only have my pancakes? No. I had to have eaten something else too, right? Oh, I think I had a PB&J. That was today. Everything's blurring together. But like I remember I didn't want to eat something so big. I had my pancakes kind of late in the day. I had my pancakes kind of for lunch. And then I had a little PB&J as a little snack, but I didn't want to have anything too big in between that and stream because I wanted to be hungry for the food. Because I also know this is going to be one of the first times. This is going to be one of the first times in a very long time, in maybe a year, and one of the handful of times that we're going to be eating dinner at a what I believe to be a somewhat reasonable hour. I think we're going to be eating within the next hour. By 9:30 p.m., I think we're going to have this down. And I think it's going to be good. And I think it's going to be filling. Yeah, I think it's going to be a delicious dinner. And then I'll have it probably as leftovers tomorrow night for dinner as well. Because I think tomorrow for lunch at work, I might get myself a Borg. So I have like a little break in between, and then I also get to eat burgers. I'm telling you, yeah, after yesterday's stream, I've just been thinking about burgers. This week's schedule is also a little bit different than the past couple of weeks' schedule. The next stream after today's stream is going to be on Thursday instead of Wednesday. But I'm doing a really cool thing this week, a cool dance thing this week that came up that I'm like, oh hell yeah, I want to do this. And so like I move things around. Also because of like the timing of some of the stuff. I would say it's a very dance heavy week. I'm doing an additional dance thing, and I'm going to see a dance performance also over the weekend that I just like think is neat. It'd be the second dance performance that I would have gone to, or I'm going to, would have gone to, I don't know, in like the last month. I haven't really been watching dance performances very much. And like I went to see something like a couple weeks ago, and I really, really liked it. So I'm really excited to go see this. Like it's like, I think there's gonna be a lot of like, I would say like, I feel like it's gonna be like contemporary to some degree. I don't know. I don't look at me for. I just know the what's it called, the dance company. And I'm going to see it with one of my dance friends, so I'm really excited for that. Like the way it just kind of like merged together. I love chicken nuggets. I want to make chicken nuggets. I've been thinking about like, see, for me, we actually made chicken nuggets on stream a couple of years ago, probably 3 years ago, maybe. I think I might have a VOD for it too on YouTube right now. But we made chicken nuggets on stream a couple years ago. It was really, really good. I had like a manual meat grinder, and honestly, that was really cool. Like it worked really well. I would like to have a good solution. Like I would get like a meat grinder thing again, or I'd even get a meat grinder attachment for the KitchenAid, or like I would even do a manual one again. If it is easy to clean, ideally something that is, honestly, I would like to have something that's like dishwasher safe that I can take apart and throw in the dishwasher so I don't have to think about manually cleaning it. Because whenever it comes to like raw chicken and stuff, I want to do whatever I can to have that, to have that thing just nerfed. A food processor could work, but then I'm gonna feel weird whenever I put other stuff in there. I'm like not gonna trust, not gonna like trust myself unless I got like a dedicated food processor for chicken. Also, hi Robbie, I hope you're well today. Happy Monday. Today is Monday. Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. Okay, it's all coming together. And Robbie, enjoy your 14th seltzer. Did y'all already have dinner tonight? I mean, for some of you, it's probably a little bit earlier. I mean, right now it's 8:30. For me, I mean, okay. My dinner time usually, well, my dinner time growing up was very late, partially because of like the like Argentinian vibe of the family. They just eat dinner really late. And then also because of like gymnastics, like that would just take up my evening, so I wouldn't eat until afterwards, or before and after. Food processor is dishwasher safe. I guess that's true. Maybe it's worth just doing that. I think you're onto something. Also, hi, no one but me here. Oh, hiccups. Hello, how are you? How you doing tonight? I love the hey guys. I love the hey guys because I literally have only used it for my bot, but like now we actually get to use it as a little hello. To be honest, I've tried so many places. I couldn't find a good place for seafood, so I get stuck with tuna. We have a local restaurant here. You don't like it? Wait, but somehow the tuna there makes you come back. I mean, look, if the tuna's, as long as you have something that you like there, like that sounds, I'm glad you have at least something that you enjoy, that you enjoy at that restaurant. I don't know if there's any, I don't like go out to eat very often. The places that I've been going out to eat like lately, I go out to eat whenever a friend, that's so funny. I really only go out to eat whenever like a friend proposes that we go out to eat somewhere. I never really, I need to do that more, like either on my own or I should be the one to propose it sometimes. I can't always have other people, I mean, I can, but I should be more proactive. I should be an activity organizer in my friendships. It should not be one-sided. I do message my friends to hang out, but I realize I haven't like picked up. Anyway, the place that I've been going to whenever I do go out to eat, which hasn't been too frequently, but like they've been like really, really good. So I haven't been to a spot that I haven't enjoyed yet. I also tend to like always find something that I like. My bar, it's not even that like my bar is low, so anything meets it, but like I love eating a lot of food. I don't know. Most foods will make me extremely happy. I think something that would like knock, I think honestly, when it comes to eating at restaurants, it's some of it, I think very little of it actually is about the food alone, but the food and the price of the food together are really what like determines how I feel about a restaurant. If it's very expensive and honestly, if it's expensive and I'm still hungry, that's I think that's my metric. Or unless the flavors are like so good where I'm like, damn, okay. I have gone to places where like it ended up being a little pricey, but like I'm like, okay, fuck, like I will admit that is good. And like if that happens and you got me, that's fine. But yes. But who pays? Honestly, we split every time. I think eating with my friends, I haven't gone out to eat with like going out to eat with a big group is a nightmare. Every time I go out to dinner, it's just like me and one other friend. Yeah. And it's honestly, I haven't gone to like a single, unless it's like ramen, but even there, like it ends up being basically like the same price for each. And like we're very like if I get something that is like $1 more or $1 less or whatever, like everything's pretty close. Like me and my friends are like family. We're always trying to like get each other. But it always ends up just being kind of like an even split. But like every place that I've really gone to for dinner, especially over the last like couple of years, has always been just like, for the most part, like just sharing. Like we order stuff and then like we take like a little bit of everything. I love like a sharing style of a dinner. Now, going out to eat with like 15 people and there's a whole range of things going on is a nightmare. That's not very fun. But I have not done that in a very, very long time. I think I've only done that. Now it would only be for like someone's birthday if they're able to get that many people together. And then even there, we usually have a pretty solid system going around. But yeah. Eating out is dangerous in your older years. The sodium is usually off the charts. That is true. The sodium, I feel like, I don't know if I knew this from like my parents or what, but like I think there was one time that I started like paying attention to it and like, yeah, there are like menus where like they'll have like an icon to show where like the sodium intake is higher than like the daily recommended dose, and it's on everything. And it's like, yeah. Luckily for me, it has, I'm still at a point where my doctor has not advised me to reduce my sodium intake, so we're going strong for now. But my parents do try to consume less sodium. I'm here for the biceps. Phenomenal. I'm just happy you're here. I need to work. I haven't worked out my arms like explicitly in a little bit. I did last time I worked out. I did do like kind of a general upper body thing. So it wasn't too focused. Normally I would do like chest. Actually, I don't think I've done chest and back in a while. I think I've been on like a chest and tris and back and bis grind. Like in terms of my latest split. I've done like a variety of different splits in my lifetime. But I think that's what I've been doing. So I think arms have been a part of like my workouts for a bit. But my last workout was like just a general just refresher because it'd been a while and I just wanted to like touch upon many of my muscles, and I think I did upper body and I did a little bit of lower body too, because I wanted to stretch afterwards and I wanted to work on my flexibility. And I love to use my muscles before. I love to use like my lower body muscles before I stretch my legs. Like I'll do like a warm up and stuff, but I mean like before I do like a flexibility stretch routine, not the warm up part of things, just the flexibility part of things. I love to like use my leg muscles. I feel like it always helps me get like a deeper stretch into it all. But always warm up before you do anything with your muscles. Well, my friends group, we fight over who's gonna pay. People think that we want to split the bills, but we fight because everyone wants to pay for everything. Yeah, that kicks in. I feel like that definitely like with my friend group, I feel like things were. I feel like I'm like, when did we used to like split? I don't know. I haven't had like a split, like a meal where like people have their own things in so long. I would say with because with my friends now. My friends now at like a table, like if we're having like dinner, we just split everything evenly. Like, is it just like we usually share all the food anyway. When it comes to drinks, people like we like we like compete. When it comes to drinks, it's who could get their card down first, basically, or who can get their card to at least be charged first. Sometimes everyone's just slapping their card against the against the machine, just fighting for one of them to charge. Everything's tapped now. Also, toast into our 28th seltzer. I hope you're having a lovely day today. But yeah, when was the last time I went out to eat? It had to have been somewhat recently. I did have ramen with a friend after work recently. I think maybe it was my first week. It might have been during my first week of work, which was like 2 weeks ago. That was really tasty. That was delicious. Yeah. I like, again, soup season is really like hitting. The weather's been so cold out and it snowed. It snowed. I said this yesterday on stream too, but it snowed and it's been like really like, let me see right now. It looks so cold outside. You only need a friend that's slow to get their card. No, I think with there you go, the bot says it all. I think like with my friends, I feel like maybe like growing up, I don't even know, around like college years when like I would just go to like anything, I think that's when I would end up at like tables with like people where it's like I have like maybe like my friend or like a couple of people that I know that are friends, but just a really big group and like I don't even know half of them. And then like that's when like things get like weird. And then like, you know, you'd offer to like put your stuff down, but then not everyone pays you back and it's a whole like mess and like you don't really know what's going on. But like now for the last like 10 years, maybe less than 10 years, like I only go out to eat with my friends. It's like I know everyone. And with my friends, literally like they're family. So like it's just very, yeah. But I do enjoy going out to eat. I should do it like solo more. But I really do enjoy like the experience with friends. I think if I like with the choice, I think I would like to like I think eating alone like would be fun. But I also like I feel like I don't even get to see my friends that often. Well, it's not even that often. I don't get to see them. I would always love to see my friends more. So I feel like I would still try to, yeah, yeah. I think I will be going out to eat. Like right now, let me see. So it's the 15th of December. I think like not this week, but maybe the following like 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks, or the last like week, maybe like the last like week-ish, week and a half of the year, is when like everyone's kind of like off. So anyone that doesn't, anyone that's just like doesn't, you know, has like days off or like has days where they're not working and has time, I'm probably gonna just like make time to see them. Not even make time to see them. I'm probably gonna like be like, hey, you want to do something? So I think that'd be really fun. I think it's a nice time to get to see people because people definitely get, I know, overwhelmed and busy this time of year. Yeah, some people do go and like visit their parents or other family members or maybe even travel. I think everyone that I know. I really like have like a very small handful of like close friends, I would say, based here. Yeah, so it's all pretty, it all feels pretty local. But yes. But yeah, but I'm really excited. I'm excited for the food tonight. I think it's gonna be super tasty. Haven't had like I think seafood in a while. I don't think I've had. When was the last time I had something even like fishy? When was the last time I even had like sushi? I think the last thing that I would have had that would have been like fish would have been sushi, and I don't even remember the last time I had sushi. But it couldn't have been too long ago. I want to guess sometime over the last like 2 months. But yeah. How you so tidy whiteys? Happy Monday. How are you doing today? How is the beginning of this week been treating you? Have you been up to anything? Is there anything else I did today? I worked, stretch routine. I did some clips editing. I did some laundry. I did do some laundry. That was pretty good. I feel like there's something like important that I did. I picked up some ingredients for today. I think we have everything we need. Let me like review. Let's review the notes real quick. Let's see what I need for this recipe. I think I have everything. It seemed like I found a couple different like flexible versions of this. But it really seems to be just like melting butter, oil in a pan, add some crushed garlic, red pepper flakes, add the white wine, you simmer, get the alcohol out. Then you just add in the shrimp, cook that through, add the lemon juice, mix in the pasta, season it a little bit more, maybe add a little more olive oil or something, do what you feel is right. I do actually have some fresh parsley from the Arrow Garden. Not even mine, it's my dad's Arrow Garden, the one that I got him for his birthday. His herbs, like another level. Like that, his Arrow Garden is like what? It's perfect. His garden is perfect. He didn't even like know like what I had to like tell him like every like step of like what to do, and he's done it so much better than me. It's incredible. But I'm taking care of it right now because my parents are currently away. So y'all are gonna see it, but there's some fresh parsley growing in there, and I'm gonna be sprinkling that on top of our things. We have the option of there was in Babish's version of this recipe there was apparently, in his words, there's a controversial take of whether adding breadcrumbs is appropriate in this scenario. I do love some panko crumbs, so like we could add that if we wanted to add a little bit of a crunch to this. I'm always a fan of that. Yeah, so I guess we can see what we're feeling. I'm well, how are you? I'm doing really well. I need to my body is like loose and stiff at the same time. I stretched it I did my flexibility routine very close to the beginning of stream. That's the ambulance in case I get hurt today. And if I stand so like still for a bit, then like I feel it all, but I think my hamstrings are like, I think they're not even the tightest parts, but I think that my hamstrings are used. I don't know if I have like micro tears or what, but I feel them. I need to I roll them out to loosen them up, and that helps. I also rolled my quads today, and it's tender. It hurt. It doesn't hurt. It's intense. It's a very intense feeling. I saw a recipe for sweet pea fried patties, and the can of peas are on their way. Wait, are you making some? What do I think about with the can of peas? Peas in a can pie. That's what SpongeBob made. That's what SpongeBob made for Sandy when Sandy was homesick. Oh, I also saw the clip again where SpongeBob is like, they are actors. And I think that was, now I'm trying to remember what episode it was. I don't know if it was the alien episode, the moon one, where he thought he was on the moon. I don't remember, but it's just literally it's like sponge screen and like human lips. Actors. I said it on stream the other day. Gonna make them this week probably? Hell yeah. Let me know if you like the recipe. I believe I have peas here. Oh my god, I had to take some of the, I had to trim some bits off of both of our Arrow Gardens. And I've just been kind of letting them sit in water until I figure out what to do with these. This is a ton of basil and mint, and that's like nothing compared to what I still have over there. It smells delicious though. I'm here. Time to scrimp. Johnny, enjoy your 731st seltzer. I hope that recipe grocery shopping has been grocery shopping has been successful. Got my recipe open. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna wing it, but I'm going off of notes here. I'm going off of notes from a combination of a Basics with Babish video and a preppy kitchen recipe. So like, and I just kind of like wrote down a couple bullet points, and is it me or does this take like 15 minutes to make? It's so quick, but it looks so like delicious. Sorry, I need to like keep like opening up my hips. My hips are pretty like open though. I feel like they're like, at least my hip flexors, I feel like are pretty, they feel like, yeah, I don't even know. Like I feel like my pigeon pose is very like easy and loose, and then also like, you know, doing any like butterfly bits, pretty easy and loose. And then I just been lunging a lot, doing a lot of lunges. Hold up, I'm gonna take my Patrick Crocs off. The Patrocs are coming off. I'm gonna leave them on the side. Ignore my bot. I'm gonna leave them on the side, but I'm taking the Patrocs off so I can feel the floor below me. Do you go for massages? I don't, but I want to. Ignore my bot though. I feel like I need to turn the hypothetical. I keep saying that I want to get a massage. Oh, I keep saying that I want to get like a steamroller to just run me over, but I feel like a massage is like what I actually want. I just need to, you know, register that information, and I need to actually do that. I need to like look at a place, and then just like book a time, I guess. But yes. Oh wait, let's get this out as well. Have you been to a spa? I used to go to the one in Queens for my birthday when I lived in Brooklyn. Ooh, I have not been to a spa. I don't think I've been to a spa in the US. I've been to a spa when I went to New Zealand. I went to this really cool like hot springs spa. That was really neat. There were a lot of like salt baths and stuff. But I don't think I feel like I've been to a spa one other time, but I don't think did I get a massage at that? I don't think I got a massage. I think I just like had like the spa amenities. It was really pretty. Got my water on to boil. Hell yeah. Grocery shopping was very successful. Amazing. Also, obviously, I'll start getting my stuff together, you know, as the rest of our food enjoyers show up. You can hear them in their cars and sirens right now. But obviously, I think your food is going to be done very soon. Mine may take a little longer, given how slow I do things. But like at the end of the day, I'm happy I get to make this for dinner the same night that you are, while we get to hang out together. But yeah, I hope your day was okay. Yeah, this is your first scrimp scrampy scramp. I think it was, but I don't remember. And if it wasn't, that's fine too. But I'll take any I'll take any thoughts and things. Thoughts and things. This is my first time making any shrimp ever. Okay, hell yeah. All right. So, I mean, for this, the only thing that I think I need to really chop up is some garlic. So I may use I feel like I should get a small cutting board as well. So like a tiny one, because I basically, whenever I need a tiny, the way it actually works, whenever I need a tiny like cutting board, I'll use like my little I guess I could still use my plastic one. Everyone goes, but the microplastics, which is possible, but also, I don't know, I'll take it, you know? If this is what takes me out, then this is what takes me out. Oh yes, feel free to order something. Look at that tiny cutting board right there. There, now you have one. Thank you. That's honestly, that's all I needed. I was just like, I was baiting for someone to give me a tiny cutting board. That's all I could ever ask for. That's the only reason why I ever streamed in the first place. It's been a good 6 years. I'm glad someone finally caught on. I'll see y'all on Twitter or something. Enjoy. Look at your pretty patty. It's so pretty. It blends in with the background. Here we go. There. But yes, let's get this knife out. I think the only thing that I really need to cut here, let me see. I'll need 3 tablespoons of butter. Let me see, how much butter do I have? I definitely have enough butter, right? Yes. Oh, I have a ton of butter here. Damn. Okay. Oh yeah, we got lots of butter. So I got, yeah, that's a good amount. I'll just keep this out here. Let's get my phone. I didn't even realize. Sorry, I didn't even see it until you pointed it out. Yeah. If you get a regular Krabby Patty, it will be standard colors, but the Pretty Patty matches your username. Well, going on outside. Sounds like a really cool cat. What is that sound? It's like almost a siren? Oh, it's a, okay. Yeah, all right. So it's a vehicle. What? No way. A holiday vehicle, I believe. Also, winter, enjoy your 93rd seltzer. Let me pour myself another seltzer as well. Let's make myself another seltzer. Gonna mute myself for this. Getting my scrimp out to thaw. Heck yeah. You bought bevs for tonight? Oh, heck yeah. Wait, what bevs? I'm gonna open a bev. What bev did you get? Ready for it? I bought a blood orange marg, wild berry Cosmo, and a citrus paloma. Oh my god. That kind of makes me want to make something. My friend, this was when I went to get ramen actually. This is continuing the ramen story from before. My friend had a drink when I got there, and I wrote it down. Hold on. It was like delicious. I sipped it. It was spiced apple cider. The ingredients was spiced apple cider, whiskey, lemon, and a cinnamon stick in there. And it was like, do I have apple cider? I don't think I have apple cider because it'd be in my fridge, and it's definitely not in my fridge. I should have got some today. I should have known. But yeah, and it was hot. It was delicious. And now I'm kind of craving one. Monday Night Bev. Wait, I literally bought an apple bourbon sour for Christmas. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever. I need to really. My top two notes right now are the spiced apple cider whiskey lemon cinnamon drink, and then the squirting contest. A lot happening here. Anyway, let's just chop up our garlic, I guess. I mean, okay, so there are two things. Let's think here. So I got my spaghetti. I have my spaghetti. I think I'm gonna cook all of it. That sounds fun. Yeah, it's where we all just use a command in here. That's the only thing that it is. Everyone just uses the same thing. It smelled like my candle for a second. Like it smelled like a burning flame, which I kind of want to light my candle. I am gonna light my candle. I'm gonna light my candle, but I will keep an eye. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna light my candle, but I'm gonna put it over here, so that I'm not in its vicinity, but I can see it. Because I think it's gonna be a really nice. It's just so cozy with this music and a candle. Man, better duo. I won't wait. I'm not as patient as most. Just kidding. I'm pretty patient, except for sometimes, but also maybe. I don't know. There's never too much at stake for me. Wait. Oh my God! I got an Adventure Time Udi. Is it Udi or Udi? But I know what they are. They look so comfy. I didn't know that they had an Adventure Time collab. I feel like they're an Udi. But maybe I say Udi the same way that because I say boogie. I'm also gonna cook all of mine. Okay, hell yeah. This is about a pound of spaghetti. I think in the actual thing. I mean, either way, I'm just gonna throw it. I'm gonna just take an appropriate amount, whatever. If I feel like there's too much spaghetti for what I'm doing, I'm gonna go off of that too. All right, let's chop up some garlic. Have that ready. I'm also gonna wash my hands. Let's take most of this. I'm gonna wash my hands now, and then I'll yeah. I'll use my Dutch oven for the spaghetti, just for the size of it. And then I'll do the shrimp and sauce and all that in my stainless steel skillet. That's what I'm doing. I'm mainly just thinking out loud at this point. Is it 3 cloves of garlic? I'm doing 5. Renegade. Do you know the dance? Now I kind of want to learn it. Now I want to go back and learn every dance from like 2020 TikTok. Let's grab a miso bowl. Oh, I should make more miso soup. Honestly, it's like I don't even need that's fine. This will be phenomenal. All right, let's bring you over here. Sorry, you made a little sound. All right, let's get this. There we go. Piece of garlic. Candy, enjoy your 39 seltzer. I'm pretty sure you're alive right now. Because I saw a little notification go off. I hope you're well. If you can't hear me, don't worry. I will be pulling up your stream on my phone because I do not want to lose my streak. Actually, what am I doing? I could pull it up on here. I have control over my computer. Hell yeah. I think this is Twitch. Let's see. Let's put it on my big screen. Where are you, Candy? I know you're here somewhere. Heck yeah. All right, that streak will be saved. And keep this open on this computer. Phenomenal. Beautiful. Okay, here we have some garlic. I am live right now. I want to say hi. I have subtitles, closed captions on right now, so I can read what you're saying. Cool. I'm going to speak a little bit more clearly for the rest of this everything, actually. I probably should be doing that all the time. Because now I'm actually like reminded, I'm like, oh wait, yeah, this is probably trying to transcribe what I'm saying. I hope it, if it does, I should watch these back and see how accurate it is, to see if I need to fix anything or change anything. I've been craving a shrimp meal for a bit, and I was thinking about making honey walnut shrimp. Oh my God. Honey walnut shrimp. I haven't even like, I don't even know, I've never even seen that combination of words. But I will be writing it down because I have more shrimp in my freezer to work through. Honey walnut shrimp. My stomach is growling. Honey walnut shrimp. Beautiful. Shrimp scrimp. All right, I technically need, I think, 4. I'm gonna go with, honestly, I don't even know. We'll see how many we go with. Actually, I'll just use for that. And I've need to enjoy your 58th seltzer. He wants to know if you're coming to his birthday party. I will be there in spirit. I will wish him a happy birthday from afar. I know Patrick likes to party. I've seen him with the lampshade over his head when he came back late, supposedly from work. I know that man is not working overtime. Here we go. All right. It'd be interesting to see how accurate this will be. I'm excited to hear how it goes. This is genuinely like how I end up making food. If one of my friends is like, oh, I made this and it was delicious, like, say less. I'm already at the grocery store buying everything. I was there for 3 years of his life. He's really like, oh, they grew up so fast. Today I saw a TikTok that was like it was a slideshow TikTok. It was a bunch of photos of like I don't know if it was like the pitch book for SpongeBob, but like it basically just shows like kind of like a breakdown of the show, but like all written down and stuff when it was like Sponge Boy and all that. I did not check the validity, or I did not verify that it was real. It did look authentic, but I literally only saw the TikTok and I did not look anything up after that, so keeping that in mind. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are pretty small cloves anyway, so it makes extra sense that it's tiny. What kind of shrimp? Hi, Cash Out. We're making some shrimp scampi. Should I get like a garlic press? Do any of y'all have a garlic press? Because honestly, like that probably would save me some effort. It's like I do love to chop things, but I would probably make more recipes if I did not. Like I would make more complicated recipes if like this step wasn't one of the ones. I do and I recommend. Okay, sick. Wishing I had a garlic press right now? Yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna put it on my shopping list. Garlic press. That was like all I needed was one person to confirm. Cause yeah, that would definitely be a nice little. I think even in the videos that I watched for this, I think they also like, I think in both videos that I watched for this recipe, they used a press. So after this, I'm gonna have to. Hit an advertisement for a box of purple crispers. Are those chips or is it a tool? I'm hoping my coworker's getting something for tomorrow's Secret Santa. A happy birthday for Patrick. When's SpongeBob's Patrick? When was his like official birthday? In the book thing that I saw in that little slideshow, they showed Plankton, and I believe he had 2 eyes, which was very interesting. He was tiny though. Honestly, this might be okay. This is... Do one more in there, yeah. It's like they're small, but this is also like more than like twice, but also they're small. Gubera, enjoy your 93rd seltzer. Hello, I am addicted to Fortnite. I'm so happy for you though. Have there been any, what game mode do you mainly play? I'm also curious to know like what skin you rock. Hold on, my hands are decently sticky. I'm just gonna rinse them off a little bit. You know, if this recipe ends up like really working out, which I think it will, I think it's gonna be delicious. I'd be down to do it again with homemade pasta and like a fancier upgrade of this recipe. In the Babish video, there were 2 versions. There was the yummy and quick way, which is what we're doing basically today. And then there was the slightly longer, but also slightly more enhanced way. Sorry, the sound of this is probably not ideal because it's not a wooden cutting board. And so it's probably lifting a little bit too. But this is the only thing we need to cut, so I was like, I don't want to take out the whole thing. Also, damn, Gubera, happy 20? Oh my God. Thank you for watching 20 streams in a row. Damn. And Callie, enjoy your 81st seltzer. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I just saw that. Feel free to say hi if you'd like to. I'm gonna scroll up. I think I might have missed a message or 5. Here we go. bring this over here. Beautiful. It's all I've been doing in my free time. And your friend got you the Kim K skin. I don't know how to answer your other question. Do you play like no build battle royale? Garlic, homemade shrimp. We're actually going to be making, you're right. We're going to be making the shrimp at home. We'll be raising them like our own. We will be growing emotionally attached to our shrimp. Actually, let's go do this. We will grow emotionally attached to our shrimp. And then we will make the hardest decision ever, which will be to not have our shrimp scampi. All right, I think that's all the chopping we need to do. We're basically ready to start cooking. Oh yes, no build royale. Okay, hell yeah. Do you play solo, or are you playing with people always? Yes, the random leaf. Yeah, I'll put you over here to the side. I do remember that. It is in my my OG bedroom, currently, with my trinkets and such. Sorry, just getting everything in here. There we go. Okay, cool. Solo sometimes. I was just playing squad though. Depends who's free. God, that's fun though. I'm glad you're having fun. Look, I like the game. I've been playing the game for so long. I finally got my wins. This season. So feeling pretty good about it all. Also, a raffle is live for 26,000 points. If you want to enter, you can type an exclamation point join in the chat. You could possibly win some points. You can gamble them away. You could save them up. You can use them after the crusty, to get something off the crusty menu. Yeah. Play with me. Honestly, I'd be down. I'm really good. I believe you. Even if you weren't, you're like, no. I'm still down. All right, let's grab this right here. I won't start cooking it until because I think an ad is going to probably start. When we get a raffle, it's also a sign that an ad's probably going to play soon. So in about a minute, ads are going to play to disable our pre-rolls for the rest of stream, or for the next hour at least. Fear not, we will not start our cooking until after the ads are done. It should be about 3 minutes, but the raffle is still live during all of that. But I have fun. Honestly, that's all that matters. Do you feel like you win, even if you don't? But do you feel like do you win every now and then, or do you feel like you always get up until a certain point, but then it goes downhill? I've been having trouble winning this season. I've only won one game in like regular Battle Royale, and then one game in OG. I've been struggling to win a lot more than in the past. They're kind of gonna let that steam out over here. I win sometimes. Oh, heck yeah. So you're doing better than me. Also, what do you play on, out of curiosity? I feel like I top 25 a lot of the time, which feels wild. Look, I've just been getting demolished this season. I've been getting wrecked this season in the game. But honestly, I have a lot more fun. I haven't played Fortnite with people in many months, if not at least a year. Yeah. I mean, look, I would play Fortnite on stream. I know Giselle has been asking a bunch. I did promise I did promise to play a co-op game. That's true. When Giselle comes in, I'm just going to repropose it. Hi, Kate. I've only been playing for like 5 days. Oh, well done. It took me months before I won my first game of Fortnite. I've been playing for so long. I feel like I've been playing the game probably since like 2017, 2018. It was, I think, my last year. I wonder if I was playing it before then. I don't know. I got to check my account. Since Chapter 1, Season 3. Okay, ads are starting. Once the ads are done, we will resume everything. But I have this here. We have our spaghetti. Let me get my other ingredients out, I guess. Let's get a lemon out. I got my scrimp. Oh, I also got sour cream today because I want to make my pierogi. Let's grab, I feel like I just opened this. I was looking for something, but I don't remember what. Thinking. The wine. The giant jug of a form of wine that should be good enough. Oh yes, this cooking wine right here. It's my canola oil. Big storage for a giant jug of wine. Just gonna have that handy. And then, are we zesting the lemon at all? Or are we just juicing it? I feel like I'm just juicing it, but maybe zest goes a long way. I tried playing when it first came out and did not have fun, but I think the vibes over there have chilled out. I think so too. I think also there are a couple things I think that have changed a lot in the game since it came out that I think contribute to it being maybe a more enjoyable experience. Also, oh my god, Matt! Oh. That was a sound. Thank you so much for the resub. Happy 21 months. Your sub can now drink legally in the US. Congratulations. Huge. Massive. But it like, still, yeah. I'm like, but still maintainable. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the next one of emails and no ads and emails and no ads. I don't know what time you work. I feel like this is earlier than I'm usually live. So like maybe you actually, maybe I'm catching you at a different time today. Oh my God. But thank you so much. Enjoy your 335th seltzer. We're making our shrimp scampi. It's almost time to start cooking it. I'm just gonna wait until the rest of this ad finishes, which I believe will be in a number of seconds. I do see. Oh, I missed 11:11. Balls. Oh, I said balls again. Damn it. Resetting all my progress. It's fine. We worked through it. Everything is fine. I work in 47 minutes. Outside? It's freezing. Do you have like what you need to stay warm? What do you do for like gloves? Man, I saw 11:11. My hands had shrimp in them. Only here will I read a sentence like that. Absolutely not. You don't have gloves? I don't own gloves. I have something to put on your Christmas list. I have an idea. Maybe. It's cold out. I'm pretty sure it is. Is it below 20 yet? It's just about 20. It is freezing. It is so cold. Damn, okay. Well, actually I'm gonna need this. Oh no, what are gloves? Oh no, Gobert, do you not have gloves either? I feel like, I mean, yeah. Low 14, by the way. How cold does it get by you, Gubera? Oh my god, fuck. It's gonna be so, it's already so cold. The high is sub 30, so there's none of this is good. Today the kitten wanted to see the outside, so he sat in between the couch, the part where he sits, between the cushions, the back part of the couch. So wait, so ever so suddenly, he like sank down between the couch. Wait, but did he get out? Was the kitten okay? That's so cute. I feel like cats have their stuff down. Like they're able to. Well, they're able to get themselves out until they can't, until they need you to help them. But they always get themselves into their own mess too. Not that cold, low of 39 this week. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's so cold. Like it like hurts. Like if I'm outside without gloves for a minute, my fingers already like they feel bruised almost. You know. I bought thermals like an hour ago, but I have no beanie or anything, so my ears are gonna freeze. Oh my, that's also noticeable. The ears thing, like I've been wearing my hood up, but I think I'm gonna start wearing my beanie. I have my beanie with me. I don't really know how it's like, I just gotta figure out how to like wear my hair, because I keep tying my hair up, but then the beanie, like, it's a whole thing. I like 600 beanies. At least we got something there. But damn, it's the hands and the ears, like, felt, how many hours are you gonna be outside for, Matt? I was like, I wonder if this still like smells like mac and cheese, but it does not. Let's do this. Ooh, if you can French braids, if you can French braids. I need to try, I've never tried French braids, but I shall. I have it on my list of like hair things to try. I actually was gonna do a stream of it, trying different hairstyles, particularly braiding. It's getting real heavy. Katie, enjoy your 544th seltzer. Hi. All right, that feels like enough. We got this. I'm gonna put you on here. I'm going to turn it on, turn on the heat. Phenomenal. I'm gonna turn on this light too. I mean, look, realistically, I think I just gotta bring you over here. I think we just gotta like do this. I don't know. Do I need anything from up there? I'm gonna need 3 tablespoons of butter plus 1 additional one, I think. Let me look to see like I'm gonna get everything that I need out, except I guess the shrimp. The shrimp's in the fridge right now. Oh no, I just need 3 tablespoons of butter. Yeah, it's pretty, all right. 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna cut that. The shrimp is shrimping, baby girls. Heck yeah, garlic is right. You have a quote about like smashing garlic powder and onion powder, I think. But now you get the real thing. Well, I mean, it is the real thing also. It's just dry. It smells divine. I wanted to make like a... I don't even know. I didn't want... There was some joke waiting there, but I had nothing. Well, I'm still gonna cut the butter, whatever. All this just to have to touch the butter again. Still feel like that'll lather a little better. I need to not. I feel like the temptation of the warm to almost hot water is so dangerous. It's so nice, but my skin. I'll need half a cup of dry white wine. Now, my white wine is actually not very dry, but it is a cooking wine, so it should do. Oh, also, how did everybody sleep last night? I didn't do a sleep check. That reminds me. So I was up since 2 p.m. Only had like 2 hours of sleep because I took a nap. I have to go in at 10 and then get home at 6. Sleep for only a few hours, then get up. Then get up for 2. Okay, wait, I gotta reprocess this. You've been up since 2, had 2 hours of sleep because you took a nap. You have to go in at 10 today, like tonight, then get home at 6, sleep for only a few hours, then get up for 2 p.m., stay outside till 11. Are you sure you can't get gloves? Like, because that's, it's freezing. It is like dangerously cold outside. You had a friend that was laughing at me when I wore thick gloves in the winter. And then he was acting tough till he got frostbite. Yeah, thank God he's able to recover. Yeah, because the cold is like, it's so bad. It's so painful. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna pour. I'm gonna do some squatting here. All right, you seem like a solid amount. Wine. Okay, let's grab you. These actually all look fine. Let's take a peek at what y'all can see over there. Let's also maybe, I'm gonna roll this lemon a little bit. But yeah, I think there were like a couple of years where I like neglected gloves as a concept. Like I was like, it's fine. Like they're like kind of optional. But like now like I'm so heavy on like I need gloves. Now my gloves honestly are only good for a couple of minutes because once the wind, they're good for like maybe like 10 minutes. But like once like if I let the wind blow through them, it's really bad. I think double layering gloves is the move. Yeah, when it's like this cold especially. All right, and I'll get my thing here. That was a two-parter. I just forgot to put 1 out of 2 and 2 out of 2. Oh wait, then go outside again for. There's more. Yeah, I'm soft. I mean, literally, when it comes to the cold, our flesh is soft. Let's be soft. Let's embrace that because it's cold. Wait, apart from the fact that it's literally deadly. Giselle enjoyed her 613th seltzer. Giselle, have you been playing Fortnite at all lately? We got questions. Maybe even propositions, potentially. Fortnite Battle Pass. Okay. Bubbling a little bit. Gonna have to, let me just get some of this stuff out. Yeah. This is gonna come in handy. Ero el baño BRB. Enjoy your GPG. Or no, just GPG. I think that's the whole sentence. All right, let's take a peek. You ready yet? I will give it a moment. Just one, maybe 2 moments. I will be opening this though. It's so wild how much of a difference like this year's weather is. Not even weather, the temperature in my apartment this year. They really like whatever they did in my building. They sent out like a notice. They were like, "Hey, we fixed like they basically were like, we fixed the heating problem. It wasn't a heating problem, like they fixed like the problem. Last year it was always warm. It was always warm in the winter, like when it was freezing outside, it was just fine. Now they like fixed something where like I think it's not. They made the heating I think more efficient in a way, where it's like they're like better at like reading. I don't even know what they did, but it's actually like it actually gets cold in here, which like I love because then I get to finally wear my sweatpants. You know, let's try one more. Regular tear was pretty good. Look at all these pasties. Look at all the pasties. All right, let's take a look. It's not ready yet. Still getting there. But I will wait. I will be patient. I will salt it before I do anything else. And essentially what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take in terms of steps, I'm going to take the butter. We're going to put so I think we're going to put 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of olive oil on like a, medium heat? Let's see, on a medium heat. Once it starts to bubble a little bit, then I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes and all of my garlic. Let that go for like 30 seconds, but I don't want it to burn. And then I'm going to be adding in my half a cup of white wine, and I'm going to let that simmer until most of the wine is evaporated. Once that happens, then I can add in my shrimp, toss it in for 3 to 4 minutes, add the juice of 1 lemon, a little bit of pasta water, and then toss the pasta in, I guess, over low heat. So pretty, we're like basically there. I'm just gonna get my shrimp out. It's mini shrimp, but it is thawed. It's so warm. All right, let's move you over this way. Maybe this. There we go. Lovely. Although I feel like I'm gonna be standing here for this, which is still kind of off to the side, but whatever, it works. I'm gonna rinse my hands one more time, a little bit of soap. Because I'm going to be reaching in to grab some salt. I might use the rest of my salt from my salt well in here, actually. Which would be nice because I got another brand of salt that has been recommended everywhere I've been seeing. For its consistency and flavor. Honestly, I'll probably put the rest of this. Right now I got this left in here. I'm not gonna throw it in yet, but I think it looks just about ready. Speed! Hi, enjoy 287 seltzer. Comes together so fast once you start. That's what I think is gonna happen. Especially in the winter, I put extra clothes and a blanket in my car. I hate being wet, and I change, and then my blanket. Sorry, you change on the blanket, and it's your nightmare to get stuck in the snow? Yeah. I feel like in a lot of TV shows, they have episodes where people get like stuck in a car in the snow, like their car breaks down and it's freezing. Then eventually they find a way out of it, but it's so scary. Oh, I like your nails. Thank you. I need to get more colors. I do like the black a lot, but now I want more. Choose Ginny's dinner. I love this game. Tuna and pumpkin, tuna and chicken, tuna and shrimp, tuna and salmon, or tuna and duck. I'm gonna say tuna and shrimp in honor, so we can have like the same thing tonight. But that's my reasoning. Beautiful. The salt well has been cleared. She's empty. She'll be refilled. Splendid. Next, I'm gonna put the nudes in here. Yeah. Cool. Well, I've not made spaghetti since moving here. Huge day for me. All right, let's turn the heat on here. Let's go to a kind of a medium heat there. I think I could probably put the butter on soon anyway, because it's gonna melt. I just need it to melt. Well, I'll give it a moment. Probably could turn that on a second ago anyway. We'll keep an eye on the pasta so that we know when it's done, because this is probably gonna cook really fast. Let's see, it's currently 9:30, so we'll keep that in mind. All right, meanwhile. All right, this is heating up. Just gonna, yeah, these noodles are definitely gonna finish way sooner than this, or will they? Who knows? But we're gonna be eating at a normal time, and I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. What vegetables are you including? We're including vegetables in this? I don't actually have. What do I have? What is this? You know, we're just gonna You guys are getting paid. We're just we're gonna work with. We're doing the bare bones edition of this today. I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit here. This should be an okay temperature. Oh wait, I'm gonna do olive oil instead of veggie oil for this one. We just won't burn it. I'm just doing red bell pepper. Oh, that would have been nice. If I had peppers though, I would add. All right, let's see how we're doing temperature wise. 1, 2, 3. Put this here. Let's put this butter here as well. Gonna lower the heat a little bit. And I'll use, do I have a rubber spat? I do have a rubber spat. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wait till that's fully melted. Let's bring this over here. Are you using any particular seasonings, Johnny? So right now for me, I got salt, pepper, crushed red pepper, and I mean I have like actual garlic in here. I guess I could have done some. I do have onions that I could throw in, but here we are. Let me see. It's not just movies. Did it happen to me once? You got stuck in a car in the snow? Waited for 8 hours. Oh my God. That is so scary. Yeah, I'd be traumatized. Damn. All right, let's add some crushed red pepper. This is half a teaspoon. I'm just gonna. I'd rather go under than over, because I feel like every time I go over on crushed red pepper, like I can always add more, but I feel like every time I go over on crushed red pepper, I notice it. It has not been as forgiving as in the past, or as other ingredients. That's the sentence I meant to say there. This looks good. I'm gonna toss this around a little bit. This smells delicious. I mean, it's just butter, oil, garlic. I'm gonna let this happen. This just vibe for like 30 seconds-ish. I'm gonna check on the spaghetti. Garlic. I admitted the crushed red pepper because it's low-key evil. I feel you. It's noticeable when there's too much. Like for me. And it's not even like a heat tolerance thing for me either, because like I feel like I can take pretty spicy things, but like you can just taste. It's just you can just tell when there's just a lot of crushed red pepper, or more than you desire. And I love my crushed red pepper. But I understand. Nope. Definitely still not ready yet. I'm like, oh my God, also I do have Parmesan. I think it is you weren't alone. Yeah, because that's scary. Oh wait, I think I can add the wine now. I feel like I can make another batch of this after. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit. I want to bring this to a simmer. And I want to lose most of the liquid if we can. I'm gonna leave the oil here to the side though, because we're still probably gonna use this for something. Parsley, chicken broth. Ooh, chicken broth. Lemon juice, garlic, and Parmesan. Let me get my Parmesan out. Hope this Parm is still good. I don't see anything funky on it, but I will do a smell check and a visual check. Yeah, this is looking good. I do think though that when you're working with Parm, this is like something that I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to. It's like kind of serious. I feel like whenever you're working with Parmesan, it's really important that you take a piece and try it to make sure it's not poisonous. Yep, it's safe. Let me turn the heat up a little bit. I wonder if I could see, like, I watched a video, a J. Kenji Lopez alt video, where he was comparing the, let's see how these are doing. He was comparing different non-stick surfaces. So there was a cast iron pan, a whatever the coated one is called, and then also this other pan that like uses that from like a collab that was done earlier. And a tortilla with cheese on it was used at one point to show like the heat patterns, like how it transfers through, like how even it is. And I thought that was so fun. All right, I think I might have to turn off this heat. Actually, no, they're still kind of sticking together. One time I made pasta with like pasta in here and this vodka sauce, and I forgot to drain the pasta. I just poured the vodka sauce in there, and it was just watered down vodka sauce. It was like everything was perfect until the last step. I got too excited. Okay, well, let's try this. One nude. There we go. That just break, definitely. But I feel like it still needs a moment. Yeah, it's still gonna get stuck in my teeth. There's a piece that fell. The very inside of it is still like a little firm. Not even like an al dente firm. It's like it's still like pre that. I kind of like ceramic pans, but they don't last forever. Got it. For ceramic, I guess, yeah. Are they like fully ceramic? Or is there something like on the inside? Is it like an enamel type of thing? The sirens, I know. The sirens. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit. Let this simmer off a bit more. Also, the bev I decided to go with is the Wild Berry and Lime Cosmo. It is divine. I feel so fancy. That must be so nice. I feel like if I had like a bottle of wine right now, that'd be kind of sick. Oh, this needs to go in the fridge now. I don't know how the hell this is going to fit in the fridge and not just break. This is a heavy bottle. Damn. Where's my seltzer? I'm going to pour myself another seltzer. I'm going to pour myself another seltzer. I'm going to turn down the heat of the pasta. I'll show you all the pasta in a moment. Blowing out the candle. It's done enough and I don't want to take too many risks here. This is what our pasta is looking like right now. Looks just about, I think the pasta's basically done. And by done, hopefully just before done. This is still simmering a little bit. That smells so good. Damn. Okay. Get that olive oil in there. I'm gonna let it go a bit more. I'm gonna try another piece of pasta. I'm gonna keep it on like a low heat. It could go for probably for like another like minute of what it's going through right now. I have that. I'm gonna get my cheese grater. I'm gonna use my my regular hand one because this is just gonna go as a coat on top. Let me test out one more piece of cheese. Something felt kind of funky about the last one. Now it's perfect. All right, I think she might be ready for some shrimp. Let me just confirm that's what I need to do. Add shrimp and toss for 3 to 4 minutes until it's cooked. Garlic noodles, we could do that at some point too. Let me... get it out of the bag without the thawed fluids. aka water, I guess. Since they're small, I think they're going to cook kind of fast. Get them all touching surface. Oh, it's got the silver from the edge? Silver from the edge of what? Of the shrimpies? Damn, they're already turning pink. Oh, cheese. Oh, take off a sliver from the edge. I was seeing silver, and I was like, where's the silver? Once it was sitting in the fridge for a while. That probably would have been a good idea before I took my bite. Oh. Well, at least the sliver's gone now. Alright, these are getting tossed. Let's maybe give it another moment. I'm going to get the lemon prepared. Alright, add 1 lemon. 1 lemon's worth of juice. Mix in the pasta. Toss over low heat and then add my seasonings. Then the rest you grate so it lasts longer. Good to know. I think I'm only gonna do like, I'm gonna do a little less for a second. I'm gonna start with just a little bit of you. Do a little more. Okay, well, that's lovely. Let's get you out of the way. Turn the heat off for a second. Gonna nudge that away from the flame and deal with you afterwards. There we go, all is well. Get rid of you. Although you're probably still fine anyway. But it's okay. Sometimes a little sacrifice must be made. All right, let's actually toss this around. Let's turn the heat up a little bit. And then I want to add some, oh, fuck. For the next one. For the next one, let's add some salt and pepper. Oh wait, I used all my salt. Well, I've got my. I'll use my cow salt. You're cooking. Oh my god, you're so right. Oh yeah, I might add a little more pepper. I'm gonna taste it though before I add more salt. Can I add more nudes to this? Maybe I can add a little more nudes. It smells phenomenal, I'll tell you that. Yeah, a little bit. I'll taste first before I add cheese or anything too. And then I'll see if I want to add anything on top of this. Holy shit. I don't even know if that needs more salt. That might be good. That's like... Damn. I think it's good. I think it's... Holy, is there anything else I need to add to this? Parsley. Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat off. Just really toss this around. Throw you on there. Let's get some parsley. But let me show y'all. Let me show y'all my dad's arrow garden. Because like how dare he do such a good job? Let's grab you. Oh yeah, the recipe is not. I need to. I got it off of the. I gotta link the video. Okay. All right. So This is wild. So here's my arrow garden. And then there's my dad's. Mind you, his has been growing for far less time than mine. Mine. it's crazy. All right, let's get some parsley out of this though. Let me get some scissors. Also, Lily, enjoy your 465th seltzer. Is your dad the Jolly Green Giant? That's what I'm starting to think. Because what the hell? All right, let's take some.
And he's so casual. Like I don't think he like even does much with it. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe you just gotta leave it alone. So I think we'll take this. I'll just chop these up.
Seems like a nice little bit, right? All right. I'm gonna rinse this, quickly chop it up on this cutting board, and sprinkle it on top. Spano and Patrick are doing nothing in the middle of parsley as we speak. They're just hoping. And you know what's gonna happen? That shrimp scampi is just gonna fall perfectly plated as a feast for them. Just gonna do a little. Wow, that smells delicious. That smells fresh as hell. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, obviously it smells fresh, but like, damn. All right, it's fine. A light chop. Take some of it. Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. I forgot you don't have the camera on you anymore. All right, what do you see now? Almost. There. All right, I'll probably add a little more parsley to this in a second. But let me just get you all mixed in for a moment. I'll just get the remainder of that. I don't know why I'm like holding on to some. Beautiful. All right, you know what? We grew our own herbs. We didn't raise our own shrimp, we grew our own herbs. So that's something. Then I got my cheese over here. This can vibe on the side over here. This will go back here. Let's bring you over. Sorry. I realize it probably made you dizzy. Can you see now? Sorry for all the motion. I'm not seeming to do all that. All right, I just want to wipe this down. Just want to get this off. And I'll deal with you after. We got little crumblies. A whole family of shrimp is in that pan. You're laughing. So Lily, when are you gonna start streaming? Every stream, you always say like the funniest shit that I'm like, I need to. when can I send you my stream key? Really? Not even surprised. Was it me? Was I the personal trainer? All right, let's grab this. Let me send a pic of mine in Discord. Oh heck yeah, your scrimp looks beautiful. Thank you. I want to see yours. Okay, wait. Should we do like a bowl? Should I do one of these? Should I do a plate? You did plate? Wow, it looks green in this lighting because of the reflection of the... So maybe I go plate. I like your bowl. That's a great bowl for this dish. We'll give this one a go. Megan, the trainer, and I always chat through the workout. And she asked if I stream. I think it's time. No, but here for whenever you do decide. I'm like, nope, never any pressures, but also here for when you do decide because like, the people are ready. I'm gonna, before I take a bite of mine, I'm gonna look at yours. There we go. This is what we're working with. I do want to actually take a picture of this with my phone. They do like the little like pokey twirl thing normally, but I don't have tools for that, so I'm just gonna do a little lift. I will do more. Ooh, that was an interesting sensation on the wrist. Hold up, we could afford to have a few more scrimp on here. Is it 10 p.m.? I just saw a light turn off. I will be putting more, but after. It's for our photo. So you can still see what's underneath it. The right amount of cheese is enough where I can't even tell what's under. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm gonna lower. Yes, the first Parmesan fall of the season. A sign of good things to come. That's what fell before. A noodle. Okay. Just clear that. I'll take a bite before I add more. Beginning to look a lot. This is basically the plot of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, which I actually still have not seen, so I'm just making things up. I'm opening up Discord. I need to see the virtual shrimp scramp that's across from me right now. Oh my god! We have our magic. Oh my god, the red pepper was a nice touch. Next time I'm gonna get some peppers for this. This is so fun. Oh, look at us having our shrimp scramp together. Let's get my mouse over here too. Just two Johnnies eating shrimp scramp. Well, shrimp scamp in this case. I'm gonna forget like what it's actually called. Thank you for also using tongs. My dad made fun of me and said I was supposed to use a spatula, which feels like, yeah, the spatula was way too hard. The spatula was fine in the beginning for like the rubber spatula, but then the tongs for the spaghetti is just so much easier for me. I know for serving, there's like that prongy thing where you can like twist it and stuff, but this is so cool. Oh my god, it's like we're having our dinner together, and we are. The red pepper was so good. I cooked a perfect amount where it's not soggy and mushy, but it's also cooked and flavorful. It is Johnny shrimp scampi night. Heck yeah. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything else before I take my first bite. Look, eating dinner before the 10 o'clock 11:11 is huge for me. I did that. I cooked that. I made actual, right? You tasted the shrimp. It happened. I'm so proud of you. Look at us. Look at us making food together. But I'm really glad. I'm glad that we made this happen. It's awesome that you made your Monday din. Let's take a bite of you. I'll take a piece of shrimp with it too. Maybe a little twirl. Twirlerini. Exclamation point nom if you want to take a bite, by the way. I totally forgot about it. Can you feed us? Yes. Here you go. Take it. Take it. I hope you might have. I hope you were able to at least like get like a smell or like a lick or something. It smells delicious. Oh hell yeah. That's delicious. That is so good. Oh my god. Oh, I guess I'm gonna eat all the Parmesan cheese off the top. Oh, it's fine. I'll add more. I got a whole brick here. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I need to not eat this too fast. I know myself. I'm gonna inhale this.
Where's my drink?
I'm like, I don't want you to hear the sound. But it's right here. Hell yeah, and I have leftovers after work tomorrow, which is awesome because I never feel like cooking after a long shift. Damn, yeah, honestly, I feel like, because I feel like you would probably come back hungry. Like for me, and I feel like my work hours are not even like as intense, and like having the motivation to cook after all that is so tough. So it's really nice to have leftovers for it. Did you want to cheers? Did you already finish did you finish your portion yet? There's a piece of shrimp in here. Need it to be stable. Hold on, let me stabilize you. Forget that spaghetti noodles are long. I have a few shrimps left. Let me cheers you with a shrimp. one shrimp and one noodle. Cheers. Shrimp cheers. Cheers. There you go. Wow, that really focused. That really locked in. I hope your shrimpy is delicious. That single noodle did some work just now. That was delicious. This is so good. There's so much flavor in this. I mean, I guess it's like the butter, the lemon juice, the garlic. Like it's really, like you really taste it. I mean, obviously, but like it's sometimes like you put a lot of stuff in it, but then like it's like still like missing this. But like this like has like it's a very full flavor. The wine too. I forgot about the wine. That's so good. I'm like trying to cover at least my mouth, but you're just seeing the underside anyway. You know what? Maybe let's go wide. Maybe let's go wide. Wait, I'll do this with the close-up. One last time. It honestly is so well balanced though. I mean, like, I love me Parmesan. But like, it tastes great as is. Let me kind of stir that in. See if I can balance that out. And then where's my camera? There we go. I feel like we're at the Club Penguin Cafe or pizzeria or some jazz and some food. Yeah, that parm goes crazy. I look at the audio meter when I chew. Also, raffle is live for 24,000 points if you want to enter. You type an exclamation point join in the chat and you could possibly win some points. That also means the ads are going to hit soon, and then also 11/11 is coming up. All the things at once. You know what I thought, what I saw when I bought the shrimp? Oh my God, a calamari ring. So after Christmas, I think I want to try to make calamari in the air fryer. My mom has asked me to stop buying frozen stuff until after Christmas because we don't have any freezer space. That's so real. That's literally, my freezer is like full. That's why we got to get through it right now. But I feel like it's gonna be so good. Ooh, calamari at home must be fun. I haven't had calamari in so long. I've never made it. I've only had it at a restaurant. Your friend made a seafood boil the other night. Have you ever made, like, do you know like how? I feel like I've seen people at like I've seen like seafood boil like at places. I've always wanted to go to a seafood boil place. It seems so like cool. I don't know what kind of like equipment they really. I don't know. I feel like they just do some magic. They work their magic. Core memory of using a landline phone to ask my friend to log on to Club Penguin. That was me with Toontown also. Usually it's a butter-based sauce with Cajun spice. God, just like buttery seafood is so good. That's so sick. Was it seafood boil like for like, you know, a group of y'all, or was it seafood boil for them and they just told you about it? With some fresh lemon squeeze over it, sounds phenomenal. I wonder if it'll like taste like, do you have calamari at restaurants every now and then? Like, or have you like rarely had it? But like, I wonder like what it's like having it at home versus having it like out. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing this with me. I'm really glad we got to do it and bring in the cow. I really don't even need any more salt, but I want the company. This was so fun. I haven't made like a standard dinner on stream in a while. We'll be doing some baking because our next recipes that we're doing, Thursday we're doing our cookies. I moved it from Wednesday to Thursday. Oh my God, ads are gonna start playing, by the way, as a heads up for anyone to disable pre-rolls. We're doing cookies on Thursday. Cookies on Thursday. Gingerbread house on Monday. Yeah, I don't know when the next time I'm making like a dinner is. It's just like baked goodies. Sunday you're making Christmas cookies with your mom. Are they gonna be like sugar cookies? Thank you for that. Hell yeah, 11/11. That's so good. This is delicious. I would make this for people. This will go on my list as an option for anyone who like, you know, for people, my friends who are able to eat seafood. I do have a friend that's allergic. But apart from that, I can make them other things. I wonder what this is like without the shrimp. Because it's probably still delicious. Almond sugar cookies with candied cherry on top. Family recipe. What was it? Was marzipan almond? I mean, you could absolutely do this with tofu. You're right. Because again, I think a lot of the flavor now, the shrimp, when you take a bite of the shrimp, obviously the flavor of the shrimp does like participate. But there's so much flavor, it doesn't depend on the shrimp. So like the flavor of anything else that you put, if you need like another, if you want another like kind of solid in there, yeah. Hell, I could probably do this with anything. They just can't have seafood. They could have like chicken. I think they do like chicken. Marzipan is almond paste. Yeah, it's not related to the type of cookies are made. Yeah, we use almond flour. I was like, what's the other? I just remember there was like another like thing that was almond based, and I was like, was it marzipan? Which again, I guess I learned. Not even I guess I learned from your chocolates. Salmon will be. I think I have salmon in my freezer, so I do need a. That is another like fish based recipe that I would do. If they're only allergic to shellfish, you can swap it to fish too. I think it's. I don't even know. Like I think it's beyond shellfish. I think it goes beyond shellfish. I don't know like what the specific thing is, but I kind of would try this with salmon for myself. But the shrimp works. That's so good. This is just like, and the thing is, this was so easy to make. The only things, okay, ads are done for the most part. The only things that I think I had to buy for this was the spaghetti. Normally I have pasta available too, so normally I wouldn't, like, the spaghetti wouldn't even be something that I would be like missing. I think I had most of the ingredients already because it's butter, lemon juice, the cooking wine. I did have the cooking wine, but I wouldn't normally have that on deck. So I would say the cooking wine would be an ingredient to buy. And that's it. Everything else I think I had. Maybe the parsley. With mincing the garlic and cutting the pepper. Yeah. Now imagine if you had a garlic press. This is so tasty. The shrimp cooks so fast. Johnny was really looking out for your well-being, choosing an easy recipe. I can't believe I literally. It seems like for me, I cannot see like I never seem to have a quick recipe on here. It's never quick. Somehow it's never quick. This one actually was. No 2 a.m. dinner tonight. It's incredible. Slap chop. Oh my god, one of those vegetable choppers. Ooh. I feel like I have one of those in my parents' house. And I used it for garlic once and it was phenomenal. So honestly, but yeah, I will be ordering, I guess I will be getting a garlic press. I think the longest parts of these recipes for me usually is like prepping the ingredients, which I guess is why it's convenient to pre-cut things if it's something that it can be like pre-cut. I got my hiccups. Is it worth getting a slap chop? Honestly, if it's a version that's easy to clean, then it's real fun. I think something that I have at home is like a little like mini. We also have like a mini like food processor type thing, like a kind of like a mini chopper, but it's not a. I do have like a manual one, I think. Then I think I have also one where you plug it in, I think, or maybe I think you plug it in and like you twist it and then like it does like a little like quick chop. That's also pretty good for garlic chopping. My only reservation is I don't know how consistent the chopping is. I feel like there might be some like reshuffling. It's kind of like when you're mixing in a bowl and you gotta like scoop the edges. Kind of like that, I think, to even out a slap chop. I think. It's been a while since I've used something like that. I'm gonna start myself more right now. I'm gonna finish it. For sure. I had leftover pastas. Oh my god, I gotta drain that. It's probably gonna get soggy as hell. let me... Sorry, that squeaking sound was awful. That even made me like curl. I did not know that was gonna happen. Okay. I'm going to take this, throw it back in here, throw a little bit of oil in there. Where's my olive oil? Is that applause part of the music? Yeah, I guess so. Sick. Okay, that was ours. Oh, thank you. You know what's crazy? My shoulders are definitely like one of my weaker points. But I need to like work on them more. And I notice it the most because of dance. Here, maybe we can get the close-up split for this. I may not have, I don't think I'll have leftover scampi, but I will have leftover spaghetti. And I'm okay with that. So that means I get to enjoy more scampi tonight. Finally, a realistic pasta portion size. Yeah, you're right. A quarter of the bowl, and at twice the price. Close enough. There's this one. There's, yeah. Wait, he's shaking his right. He's dipping this way. Fuck. Okay, now I'm wait. Oh no, wait. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Because for me, it's on the. We're good. For a second I was like, have I been doing it wrong this whole time? But then I just did it and I saw myself, and I'm like, okay, yeah. My left side is on the right side of the screen. They almost had me. But literally, the four noodles swirl together. That's how I feel. I feel like I've never seen ravioli served in a form that I would not consider to be a scam. Hiccups. The mini crash outs for this. Oh wait, missed. I want to bento box style lunchbox so I can bring salads prepared and assemble them at work so they don't get soggy. Yeah. I feel like I used to carry a little like dressing container when I used to prepare salads before work, and bring like charcuterie board in a box. I just need like compartments to put meat cubes and cheese and vegetables where they don't get soggy together and bring it to work. That'd be so fun. I feel like it'd be really like, it's probably fun to put that together too. Apart from like the convenience and the utility. There's so much scrimp. If you want to eat ravioli at a restaurant, make sure you eat at home first. It's so real. Whenever, honestly, I do eat before. There are times where I eat before going out to eat if I anticipate that the place I'm going to is not going to fill me up. I'll make myself like a little sandwich right before I head out. Pre-game the restaurant with more food. Especially if it's like a place where like, again, this is mainly for places that are like pricey, but they're about like the quality of the food is like really good, like in terms of like it tastes really good, but just not a lot of portions. Or like it doesn't seem like they're giving like the most generous portions, at least for the price. Then like I balance myself out. That way I'm happy, I'm not hangry. I get to taste delicious food, and then it becomes more of like an experience. than my source of nutrition, nourishment maybe. Last week, I remember this. We were at the Italian place, and I straight up asked the waitress how much ravioli we talking here. I should have gone to I think is it Little Italy? I didn't go this year. Last year I spent like half a TwitchCon there. Because those restaurants gave food, because there was no food. There was no food at like TwitchCon just does not give you food. Trying to eat so slowly so that meter doesn't spike when I chew. Because I know it's a little squeaky. I need to get more seltzer. Every time I go to a little cafe with Maya to go draw, I'm like, okay, I need to eat a meal because whatever cutesy patootsy croissant with ham and cheese I get is not going to be nourishment. Exactly.
Where's my drink?
Johnny Tuesday ASMR, I knew it. Plenty of drinks in the 21 that true. I love that 21 plus area is so like juicy. That 21 plus area is so interesting. At TwitchCon, little 21 plus area. That's where they have the alcohol. I think we belong in the 31 plus area soon. Who's we? Just kidding. I am nearly 30. Me vetting the ravioli is kind of wild, but I gotta do what I gotta do. With ravioli, they have done nothing to make us think that ravioli is going to be a proper portion. Like there's nothing that makes me feel safe ordering ravioli. It's important to ask those questions. I think you're a year or two older than me. I'm 29. I'm 28 in 2 months. Okay. So that's going to be in, okay. Yes, then. Yeah, so I am. I am almost 2 years older. I'll make it enough ass fish. Buggy shrimp? Buggy shrimp. Okay, I should start chewing it more. I think I gotta choose between not chewing and dying or just letting the sound play. I will say 28 is pretty sick. 29, unreal. This has been such a wild year for me. It has been such a wild year for me. In a very positive way. I'm going on for a long time about this, but to be honest, ravioli, no, please keep going. I think about this. To be honest, ravioli isn't even enough to be on the appetizer menu. It's true, because they give you like 4 pieces. Like it doesn't make sense. Is it like the cheese is expensive? Like what aspect of it? Because they're not like charging you less. And what hurts more is when you get the massive plate with the teeny little like divot in the middle, and that's where they put the 3 little raviolis. And every time you look at the plate, there's like 1 less in there. I'm like, quit playing my face and wallet, truly. And in these times, one of the women we hired who I interviewed thought we were the same age. She's 25. She was flabbergasted to find out I'm 21. I'm trying to think like for my friends, me and my friends are like all the same age. Maybe like give or take a year. But like, have I met anyone? I don't even know. I feel like people who are like 21 like seem like such like they seem like whenever I see someone who's like 21, I'm always like, or at least they look like they're 21. I don't know, like they look like babies. And I'm like, I can't believe that when I was that age, I thought I looked so much more grown up. But like sometimes like, you'll go to bars and you can tell like there are like younger people there. I sound old as hell. But like you can tell there are people who are like freshly allowed to be in there and they look like babies. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I thought I looked so old. I'm like, I thought I looked like a full grown adult. But I was still my like face wasn't even done developing. The only way my life can get worse right now is something catastrophic. Oh my god, no, I hope it gets better. I went out at the end of November to a fancy restaurant with family and I got calamari as an appetizer and it was huge. Best portion of calamari I've seen at a place. Was very happy and the garlic ginger sauce was divine. That's enough to like make me recommend a place tremendously. What would you do if the person who interviewed and hired you was 21? Honestly, I'd be like, yeah. I feel like people are only getting better at things. I'm like peak like technology. Well, okay, now there is like there's the nerf from 2020 when things went remote, but it's like, damn, y'all probably got a head start on a bunch of stuff. The tattoos probably do a little. Oh, so like for me, the same way like for me like when I was like 20, 21, having facial hair and not having facial hair made a really big difference. Maybe even now. I don't know, I haven't had a raw face in a while. We felt so much older because we looked different than what we did in high school. You're the manager now. You're boss, baby. Hell yeah. I'm so sad. This is almost done. Hi, Justin, and hi, Callie. We're nearly done with our platter, but we had some there. I trimmed like 2 days ago. Ooh, sick. Was it what was the dish? Or was it like shrimp? Was it like a shrimp cocktail thing? Or was it like something with shrimp? Also, how are you today? I can only grow some facial hair, so it's honestly hard to tell. I feel like I'm the oldest looking toddler, you know? That makes sense. I mean, like you're also like you're like a man. I feel like you do like you're good at what you do, so you probably carry yourself with authority too. Like when someone has like that like self-assurance, like that like it's like a sense of like confidence, but also it's like they know stuff and like they have like a degree of certainty to themselves. Like they know what they know. And so that also like puts out an energy of like life experience. Maniac just came downstairs and saw the streaming goes, wow, he's eating before midnight. It's so on brand. It's wild. It's so true. I know, this is huge day for me. Massive day for me actually. Very rare. And probably the only reason why I'm eating before midnight is because I didn't pick the recipe. Because I know if I did, I would have somehow managed to pick something. Or I don't even know. Every time I choose though, it takes me like 4 hours to make a 20-minute dish. My son texted me 6'7", and I sent him a voice message screaming 8'9", bastard, I'm at work. That is the fitting response. That is the perfect response. I think the best way is to if anything, we one up it. I've grown to appreciate 6'7". I've grown to appreciate it because I like the bit. I like the bit. It grew on me. In the beginning, I was frustrated because I did not understand the nature of not understanding really hit. But now it's like, yeah, yeah. So I've changed my thinking. I've changed my position. Anyway, to play into it, you know, I did see that Grinch, you know, when they 6-7'd him, and he did a whole little sideways 8-9 immediately with no hesitation. That was good. That was a good extension of the bit. I like the extension of the bit. I like the existence of the bit now. I was salty for no reason. It's beautiful. It's internet culture. I feel like I look like a Sphinx kitten with tattoos. Shrimp cocktail. Why would you let shrimp get cold? Shrimp cocktail's so good. Because the cocktail sauce is so good. Give me the shrimp. I think the last shrimp we did on here was the Stardew Valley recipe for Lucky Lunch, because it was a ceviche. It was just an appetizer of mini shrimps. It must have been like 100 mini shrimps. That's so good though. These were mini shrimps too. It's yummy. When I was growing up, I didn't eat shrimp at all. Like I just like, it wasn't really like it was never on my menu. And then I think I started having the shrimp cocktail from like Costco. And then also I think I would have like shrimp tempura at like sushi restaurants, and like those were my entry points. And Johnny doesn't rip out cords out of the printer, so he passes for 25. I forgot about that story. A deaf do customers can tell when I'm the manager on duty, and they'll ask to speak with me about stuff because I'm the manager. Yeah, that's cool. It's an energy. You know, it's an energy that you put out, and it's very I feel like it's a very good energy to have. We're really proud of you, Johnny. Thank you. I'm like, you know, maybe the tides are turning. I'm glad I got one dinner on stream before midnight, before the year ended. Might I add, he's 22 and he's my brother. So I have to call him my bad. That's so funny. 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, it's really, yeah. Yeah. And then at some point, I guess there'll be, I don't even know. It's the type of thing that like, I'll never, will there be discourse? Probably. Will I tune in? Depends how bored I am that day. Show this all my coworkers. It's the funniest thing anyone's ever said. That's what I'm saying. This is why we need to get Lily on stream. I'm both sipping the bevy and hitting pen right now, and it's not empty, which I think is also just a huge move. I would imagine, Matt. Is there any way you have like? Oh, do you have any way around this? Not even like I don't even know. Are your pockets doing well? My online jokes are making out of the Matrix. Holy shit. If you start to see like a rift in time, just know it's probably from this. It's just fancy ketchup. That's great. And what is cheese juice? Actually, no, wait. No one else liked the cheese juice. That was me. That was just me. Well, maybe someone. Maybe someone who just wasn't brave enough to speak out. But hell yeah, I love fancy ketchup. You're right. It does taste like ketchup. But like a little different. But it really does taste like ketchup. Holy shit. What is the cocktail sauce? Ceviche is fire too. Another cold shrimp dish. True. It is a cold shrimp dish. Yeah, because we cooked that thing using citrus. I'm stalling the booth because fuck. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Is there like a heater in the booth at least? Or is the booth warm? I made some for tonight's dinner for me and the fam. Wait, that's so cool. I think for when I made ceviche, I think we fully cooked it with the acidity. Maybe? Did we do any boiling? I don't remember. But it was frozen shrimp anyway. Shrimp cooks so fast. I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it. There's this one podcast that keeps like appearing on my For You page lately. Probably because like I've like stopped to watch them, where it's just a bunch of bits. It seems like, but it's been so funny. But at one point, someone's like I can't even imagine this happening. They're like, you can't, like really? I'm like, well, you know what? Now I think about that whenever I say I can't imagine. Because you know what? I guess I can imagine. I think. I bought last 2 Christmas presents today. Just need to wrap one of these 2, and then I'm officially done. Congratulations. I picked up cards today for Christmas gifts. I need to actually write in them now, though. What was this? About Mom Spoon, which I'm pretty sure you coined. Yeah. I should tell my parents about like Mom says and Dad says. When I do my calamari dish, oh my god, we should cook together again. You don't have to do calamari. Maybe do like walnut shrimp. Yeah, that was Candy. I think Candy's still on. Candy's still on. We'll go into Candy stream tonight. I know it said short stream though, so I don't know if well, I gotta check after this. But yeah, walnut shrimp. I wonder, putting like nuts in this probably would have been really good too. And then the breadcrumbs. I think toasting breadcrumbs and putting them in the panko breadcrumbs. Toasting that with some butter and a little skillet and then putting that on top or like next to it. Yeah. I gotta get on stream. People yearn for serotonin, right? You know that I keep mixing up serotonin and melatonin. But I also am really happy when I sleep, so like maybe it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Sucking on resin and not heavy metals. Huge day for your doctor. I should have taken a before pick of this yarn I'm trying to untangle. Was it like a before pick, like before you started untangling it? Horseradish sauce and ketchup, basically. That's what the cocktail sauce is? Hold on, I'm like picturing the... Fuck. What is it? Ow, I hit the counter. Just pretend. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. Damn, I punched my counter. Just know that you know I was there in spirit. Oh no, my AirPod. Queerness is a spectrum, meaning we can always be a little gayer. Exactly. I should have taken a before pick. Oh no, that was the thing before. So wait, so what's happening with the yarn? Of their multiple Ice Spice sounds on the stream. I know, right? I was gonna replace the dogs, but I was like, why replace them when I can add to them? Still thinking about Froceries earlier. Now, was that... Where's the G? Wait, I have a keyboard. It is next to it, okay. Because I was gonna like, Froceries could be like frozen groceries. Why is it so much... Wait, you can't hear the music. That's why it's so much louder. Did I put the other one in? I think I did, right? Now I hear the music and you don't? Wait for it. There we go. What else we got in here? Completely unintentional, by the way. Froceries. Also, I've made that Resident Evil Requiem joke so many times since last night. Wait, which one? What did we say last night? What? Oh my god, can we write down this Requiem? One day. I need to do that. I need to do the regret command adjustment like immediately. Because it would have hit so... It would have been so funny for any of the last 5 that you've sent. See, my question is, oh, I guess because that's so funny. I guess because Johnny's a mod that it goes through. Because I was like, why did yours get held up, Avo? I like that I can say rectum. Can I say rectum? Oh, but not, yeah. But not boner. Out of respect for the regret, I won't let it through, but just know. Just know that we see it. We see it, we hear it. Your son, wait, your son or your brother? Anyone have a hat? I do. I wish I can like give it to you. There's a chance that I can if I just like run really fast. Or if I take like a car, I could probably send you a hat. Technically son, but brother. That was delicious. That works. Cheat codes, honestly, yeah. You only can't say it exactly if it's spelled correctly. So shout out to people who can't spell things correctly. You can do a lot more in here, apparently. Unless you want to drive an hour and a half away. I'll do... What if we meet halfway? The past tense. Props to Dev for actually aging him. So wait, so is he like 50 now? Was that it? Someone said it. How the heck did you get exclamation point regret to delete messages without timing out? Because I coded it myself. Yeah, what I did was I actually, every message that you all send in here, I have it automatically save the message ID for that message as a user specific variable. So I always have the ID of the last message you sent. Every time you send a message, it saves. And then when you send another message, as long as that message is not exclamation point regret, it's gonna keep updating it. Well, actually, even if it is exclamation point regret, if you send exclamation point regret, it loads up the ID of the last message you sent, and then it fires the delete command. Because like with the Twitch API, like you can delete specific messages if you pass in the ID, which is why like it's the same way that like mods can delete messages. It's like the same delete API. The regret. Are we in the right chat, Callie? Yeah. What's weird? I'm like, what? I'm trying to find the context. I get it. It's your data mining every message we chat, huh? And selling it to Palantir. I'd rather just nuke my entire Twitch account than even come close to that. I'm like, is this real? But yeah, if you, every message you send, you can delete the last one. I'm so lost with Kali too. I feel like this is the wrong chat. I feel like there's a different stream. Oh, the regret command? Oh yeah, you can do the exclamation point regret command. Yeah. It's the coding behind it. You can try it. But here's the thing. This is the magic of it. I'm only storing because I don't want to take up all that space in my computer. Not like it would be much, but to keep it somewhat maintainable, I only store the last message ID. So if you do exclamation point regret, or if you send another message, and then you do exclamation point regret, like it's not like a stack. It's not like you can access previous ones. So yeah, you just have to vanish if you want to get anything more than a message away. Leon's about 51 in Resi 9. Okay, 51 Resi 9. It takes place 30 years after Resi 2, and he was 21 in that. Okay. So my question is, do we think we're gonna see? We did see like that little spinny kick. What are we thinking when it comes to like flips? Is that like now? I think you could flip at most stages, but let's be I basically threw my back out at 27. So let's think here. Where do we see? I guess he does seem like he's pretty in shape with the movement that I've seen him do. That we know of, true. They said Leon's side would be very combat heavy and Grace's would be more of like avoiding a big bad. Oh yeah. So I guess he's gonna be moving a lot. I don't know. Look, I would like at least one flip if we can. You know? If we need to have like Benson Boone come in for like a minute just to like do a little stand-in stunt action, that's fine. Would like one though. I feel like he's gonna have like that's like 50 years of experience right there. Do you know how powerful that landing is gonna be? With just like everything he knows and can do now. I feel like at 50 actually you could definitely still like hit that probably better. Well, I feel like I don't even know. If you're doing it for 30 years, yeah, he's been flipping for 30 years. He can do this. If the trampoline didn't follow me at work, I'd be like Leon at 51 for sure. Hell yeah. I don't know if it's like, wait, but that's from work accident heavy lifting forever. I don't know if that's like average age of back pain. I mean, The Rock is 53. Yeah, The Rock. That's just, I can't, I. Would you rather have back pain or be bald? I'll do, because I feel like if I didn't have hair, like that's an opportunity to wear wigs more easily. Be bald because I can wear wigs. Same. I feel like now I don't know how easy it is to wear wigs like with like the hair length that I have. I feel like people do that very efficiently. They're like really good at just compressing stuff and doing all that. But imagine if I didn't even have to think about that. Oh my God, that'd be so powerful. You're like limitless. I don't have to like style my hair in the morning. I can like kind of like I could prepare. Oh, it would just make things like I could prepare things ahead of time, you know? Wigs are expensive as hell, like my free wig. Will you wear wigs? But when? I have a few that I go to the club in. Anything over $2 is expensive as hell to me. That one might be a little tough for the how much is like I don't know though. I feel like there's so like I feel like a wig is such a general description. It's like I guess it just depends what I look for. Yeah, but constant back pain just sounds like that just sounds uncomfortable. I feel like hurting your. You know what? Props to you for trying. And there it is. I'll do my slots too soon. Constant back pain is rough. Like having your back hurt. When my back was like when I like pulled my back, I do it in quotes because like I mean it was like I couldn't move, but like that's the thing I couldn't move. I couldn't like lay down. I couldn't go from standing up to laying down. I was able to stand up okay, but I could not do like the in between that and laying down. And then when laying down, I had to be careful with any direction that like I moved or leaned on because like I didn't know what was gonna make it like fire. So there would be no limit to winged eyeliner if I was bald. That's true. Honestly, at this point, it's a good pitch. But that is also why eventually when I am done with having long hair, I'm just gonna buzz it. That super short length. But I'm still so far from that. I love the length right now. I do need to play around with more styles. Like when I'm not going anywhere. So that I'm okay with it looking however without like thinking too much into it. Much more real estate for makeup, yeah. Oh my God. Everyone asked Santa to bring me a 6-figure settlement. I will do that. I'll find the nearest shopping mall. I heard that Santa's stopping there at some point, and I will go and I will ask personally for you. Full buzz after this? Yeah. But like I'm talking like many years. Not well, I don't know how many, but I'm talking years. Either a decent amount of years, just not giving you any more information than what I just said, or if I reach a point in my life where I'm overwhelmed and overstimulated, I could see the hair going. Subathon goal. See, now we're. If I was full time, like I would totally do like Maya, for example. I remember did for the funding to start Alveus. I think the final subathon goal was to shave her head, and like she did, and then she had short hair for a while. So I'm like, if it was for like a cause, I could see that. Subathon goal to fund the wigs. I need a haircut very bad. It's been like 15 months. I think for me, it's been my last haircut. I think was like July, perhaps. It was sometime over the summer. This is the time of year that I would get like another cleanup. I just like don't know what I want yet, I guess. But I might go soon. Or I think I'm gonna try a couple more hairstyles over the next like 3 weeks, and then I'll go. Maybe I'll go in January. I'm going to Miami after Christmas to see family and hang out for a week. I can't go like this. I mean, I believe in you. I feel like there's a way. I've definitely been able to like refresh my hair a little bit more, which has like helped when it comes to like last minute styling. But yeah, tying it up has been the savior for me, with my current length at least. Like the ability to tie it up, huge. Oh, that felt really nice. I feel like there's something you could do for a subathon and Jonathan, but I'm too buzzed to figure out. So yeah. Subathon, Jonathan. Subathon, Jonathan, Subathon. Subby set? No, I feel like that implies some other stuff. Johnny Thons? Johnny Subs. Also sounds like a side business. I'm like, what? I'm like, how, there's no way to make this work. Well, they could make it work. There's no way to make this work for a subathon on Twitch. Check out the bottom link. I'm like, it's still there. I mean, the command is there. My last haircut I got was so fire. My barber moved. That's tough. I feel like for me, especially, I'm gonna stand up. I need to crack my everything. I wanna okay, wait, I'm just gonna do a quick, you can't see under, okay, I'm gonna squat. Okay, I just needed to crack everything. Ooh, oh, it feels so nice. See, I can't I feel like I need to take a hot shower. I'm gonna move you up a little. Going back up. Oopsies, let's do maybe some like this. I don't know what we did before. It was something like that, I think. Oh wait, oopsies. Oh, look at all the buttons. Look at all those chickens. Yeah, we're back. Are your knees okay? They sound like a deck of cards, honestly. Ooh, those are my thighs or my hip flexors? I don't even know. Did y'all hear those though? I need to. That felt nice. Unfortunately, everything is, my entire body is just, yeah. It's been, I mean, it feels really nice, but I can't, if I'm still for too long, it gets stiffer. Okay, my hips are pretty loose. This is what you can have if you do gymnastics for years as a child. Exactly. Do you want your joints to make these types of noises? Oh, it feels so nice though. That was a good stretch. This is what I mean. I feel like that, but I want again, I want to be stretched. I want someone. I want a pulley to just but like just a little bit. Just a little bit of like a just pull my limbs in every direction. Like a tiny bit where it doesn't rip anything off. But I just want like what I assume is like a moment where it actually feels pretty nice. So he says jumped out again. Bones are temporary, gold medals are forever. Exactly. That's why I hang them up in my bedroom. My nips are growing icicles. The thing is, I believe you. I believe you because it's so cold out. Said it out loud. I vanished for nothing. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was too good. Maybe stop like saying heat. And we will like be less funny, maybe. An idea? Be less funny? Be less creative? Just kidding, don't dim your light. We need it. Oh, that felt real nice though. I got a bunch of spaghetti left. It smells delicious, just smells like pasta. But we got a decent amount. I think it'll be nice to, I will take one noodle. That's delicious. Because the water was salted so well. You got two really small beanies. The ideas are just coming out. It's your vocal stem. Hi, Zara. Has today felt like a long day? What put it in your mind? Should I ask? You know, now. That noodle was delicious. I'm gonna have another one. It's not even, I mean, it's seasoned with, like, it's the salt, but I think I'm eating for, shockingly, still some flavor. Adding the topia, now it's stuck. You know? Actually, there are things that I say because of streamers that I watch. Like, they're just like little, like, phrases or, like, sayings that, like, yeah. Like, something that I got from Sav was the phrase, like, with my whole ass. Like, I love you with my whole ass. There's just something about it. I feel like it really just encompasses, like, the emotion that I sometimes want to express when talking and saying certain things. So, like, I'll say something, whatever, like, whatever, with my whole ass. Remember when we used to say ass butt? So who is we in this question? Just like we? Was ass butt a thing? Hi, Zay. Literally us here in stream. That does sound like something we would say, to be honest. Zay, enjoy your 700. Your 340 seltzer, which is a lot. Tell him to draw me a map. Anyone have tape? I have 2 hand warmers in a dream. Oh my god. Do you actually have hand warmers with you? I just took a shrimp out and chomped. Do you have any shrimp left? Oh wait, when I put my leftover shrimp away, I also did. Okay, I also did this. Never mind. I'm in, like, 2005. You're in 2008. I say shit ass. Dude, what do I say? This smells like butt ass. Was I saying butt ass? What are you cooking tonight? I made some shrimp scampi, which it was a really tasty shrimp spaghetti, lemon juice, cooking wine, or just wine, some seasoning, plural, garlic, butter, oil. I'm like, now we're just saying everything. I've been saying, parsley. I'm not gonna lie. I was still in the headspace of like the phrases, like butt ass. And I was like, what does parsley mean? Please don't curse in front of the shrimp. It has a family. This one's sister actually has a baby. The way you definitely meant to write help, but I'm also like, hello. Imagine straight made out of marshmallows and such with chocolate syrup as sauce. I would devour that. Also, hi, Hyperfox. That sounds so good. We can make s'mores. Well, we're making cookies next stream, actually. Those cookies are going to be super yummy. Those cookies are going to be super yummy. I do need to get a gingerbread house to decorate. But that's going to be for next week anyway, so I still have time for that. But this week, we're still doing our gingerbread cookies. Not gonna lie, shrimp is my least favorite seafood creature. Like, do you got like beef with them? No, I mean not. You got shrimp with. What's like the sea? Like you don't like that like in a personality way or in a flavor way. Other than sea cucumber, I cannot eat sea cucumber. Is Kevin a sea cucumber? Did you see the Wizard of Oz Palace gingerbread house? No, Wizard of Oz. Is it like a mini version of the Wizard of Oz Palace, but it's made out of gingerbread? That spin was so whimsical. Oh, thanks. I spin so much. I was gonna set up my poll tonight after stream, but I feel like I'm gonna burp out shrimp if I do that. So maybe I'll set it up tomorrow. Actually, no. Tomorrow I'll set up the poll. Sorry about the create clip URL. Just know it theoretically it exists. There's just the link is just not there. I gotta fix that. Good that I can see what's going on there. I like crab. I like crab too. I really like. I think when I was what's my go-to? I mean, I feel like for seafood, I like lobster rolls. I had a lobster roll in was it Cape Cod? I went with a friend once to a place where lobster rolls are like a thing. I feel like it's Cape Cod. But I also feel like that's like the potato chips thing. So they could be the same one. Here it is. You got dolphin with them? That's gonna be. See, what would they say in like Bikini? Well, you know what? The dolphin sound is a curse word in Bikini Bottom. I feel like dolphins. You could totally make that. You could totally make that fit in. What are we looking at? Okay, it's gonna be washed. Chill, okay? It's gonna go in the dishwasher. We don't need to pay attention to my scraps. It's not the best flavor. It's not the best flavor compared to like scallops or some dank crab or lobster. I've never had lobster as like in its like form. I've only had it like already prepared for me. I'm still not great with like seafood and faces. I don't think there's any seafood that I've been able to eat like fully when I still like if I have like the face still on my plate. My brain I haven't had enough experience for my brain to like not feel pushback. Even like especially with like shrimp and stuff too. Like if if I have like shrimp like with the heads on it in front of me, I don't think I can like I still feel like funky peeling it. Humans are so fun. We just put stuff in our face hole with bones in it, and it goes to our abdominal sac with acid in it. That is what happens actually. Yeah, you're right. You're not even wrong. Johnny couldn't eat lobster with the shell on because he'd apologized to it first. No, literally, like maybe I can do the claw, but if I had like a lobster in front of me, yeah. Now I think that if like my parents helped me break that seal as like a child, it would be different. But now I have to break that seal as an adult. Your scrimp scamp scraps. Try saying that 10 times fast. You would not survive fishnet with my Vietnamese stepmom then for sure. Like I think like I've had like I can do like honestly, fish with the heads on. I feel like I've had plate. I haven't had it like too much, but like I've been at like a table where like there's like the fish with the head on, but then the piece that I put on my plate isn't with the head on. Yeah, and like I think I can get around a little bit more easily, just in terms of like where like my brain like stops me. Same thing with like sometimes some like slimy seafood texture wise used to throw me off. Maybe I think now I'm better at it, but yeah, but shrimp. I think things that feel. You know what it is? Maybe things that do feel more bug-like. Like I feel like shrimp heads might be the worst for me in terms of like, because it might be like the antennas and stuff, and like even like the little legs and stuff. Like I need to just move past it mentally. Because if I don't see it, I know I devour it. But I think there's been such a limited number of times that I've had it in front of me like that, like served, like in its entirety, that like I have not. Yeah, I've adjusted one way, but I just need to like, yeah. Honestly, maybe I should like get myself to just like adjust. Maybe I should go out and just get some a little bit more often over the next like month. Because I feel like that's probably all it'll take. Like I used to have trouble eating sushi when I was a kid, and now I love sushi. No, it didn't help. It still scares me. Damn, I can't wait to go fishing in Boca in a couple weeks. Ooh, have I ever gone? I think I've gone fishing sort of as like a child, maybe, in Punta del Este. Sushi has been my favorite food forever. Sushi's so good. The first time I had sushi though, I spit it out. I was when I was a child, because I like was afraid of. I think I was afraid of the texture. I think the texture of the raw fish like scared me. I think it was like the texture of like raw tuna, which is insane to me because I love raw tuna now. I love raw tuna. But one day, just like a switch flipped, I guess. Also, the raffle for 30K is live right now. Let me try to snooze ads. Because the message is going to go off. Ignore that message. I'm using my 3 snoozes. We are going to get our 11:11 though, and then we'll find our place to go for the night. Give me one more snooze. One more snooze. There we go. I've used all 3 snoozes. There will not be an ad in 1 minute. There will be no more ads tonight. Time to eat 9 items from Taco Bell. That sounds phenomenal. What's your order? I think I'm just addicted to the soy sauce, to be honest. I love soy sauce too. Whenever someone says it's safe to eat, I'm down for whatever at least once. Yeah. For me, honestly, like I think like in my recent years, like again, even like with like seafood with like the head still on and stuff, like I haven't had to have it, like I haven't had it like in front of me recently. But like I am for the last like I don't even know how many years, like I've been able to like push past like my initial like hesitations for like probably most foods. So I feel like I would be, now I'm kind of intrigued. I think I just need to break the seal. I think I just got to do it maybe like once. Also, Keating, Gary's on the 30K. Damn, feel free to gamble it away. Oh, you already did. And you won? Oh my God. I could win. I'm rich once more. I'm proud of you. I'm looking at the clock to see when it's time, because I'm going to forget. But hell yeah. The fact that you have 60 million points, oh my God. I forget. That's such a high number. It's so unevenly dispersed in here, but it's also, you know what? It's the game we play. Spicy potato taco and beef 5-layer. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds so good. I do. I love like a food place that I can order just a bunch of different things from. I love a food place that has like different things that are like $3 each. Because then I feel like I can get like 10 things. I mean, 10 things I think, well, it depends on what the 10 things are. I could do 10 things. 11:11, it's time. Beautiful. Sick. Phenomenal. This is the real 11:11. This is the one that gives you 11,111 points. 2. No, just 11, not 2. Whoa, the bullet bills that go on the table. We did it. Oh, ready? Fuck, SpongeBob, big guy. I forgot it for a second. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. I was like, I forgot what move was next. I was like, it's one of these. Hell yeah. We made it before the night ended. Making that scrimp. We made the scrimp. It was delicious. It was phenomenal. We made shrimp scampi. I'm genuinely gonna forget like what it's actually called. At this point, like it's almost out of my brain. But it was so yummy. It was delicious. I would show you like I finished eating it all. Unfortunately, I don't even have like left. I got this. It was in here. So there's that. It smells delicious. It smells like butter and garlic and a little lemony. But I hope you're well. I'm so sorry, Wakefoot. We were so close. We were so close. But how are you today, Hold? God, that was so good. I'm gonna pour myself some more seltzy. I say as I'm actually basically done with this. Thank you so much again for making Scrimp Scamp with me. Of course, thank you for making it with me. We're gonna find our place to go for the raid tonight. Oh, it's. I've been there though. I do the same thing. I never remember the order, which is why whenever it's the raffles and stuff, or not even the raffles, whenever it's the regular point distributions and the ads, that's why it's always automatic. Actually, you know what? I'll serve myself some more seltzer post stream. We could find our way. Hi, Bray. What seltzer machine do you have? I have a Drink Mate. It is a Drink Mate. It looks like this. This part comes out. And I like it a lot. It is not a Soda Stream. Yeah. It's really good. You can carbonate and this is one. Let me see. That's one you can put. Yes, you can put any liquid in it. Ignore my bot. You can carbonate anything with it. Someone made their own with a sick. And now I want seltzer on tap. Do they? I know there are places that where you can like have. They'll like refill your. They'll give you like full-on canisters, like a giant canister. Yeah, there's a whole thing. I'm scared of me exploding. Wow, I'm really giving like Johnny energy tonight, but I'm scared of I'm scared of it exploding. Just uses the refill cans, then you put your liquid below. Okay, hell yeah. And it's a fridge too. Wait, that's sick. You know, honestly, that sounds pretty neat. Look, I'll take anything. Let me see, might sell my Soda Stream I bought in high school and get a Drink Mate for real. That's what I did. I had my Soda Stream. I got rid of it a couple years ago. And I switched to Drink Mate, and I thrilled with that decision. For many reasons, but thrilled for that decision. Thrilled with that decision. There we go, yeah. Johnny desires exploding though, true. I don't know if he's afraid of it. He welcomes it. What is it? What's that Bane quote? Something about that. Something in the dark, whatever the dark is, but exploding. We could fix that in.
Where's my drink?
Cans weigh too much, and I had to pick them up in the warehouse. Damn. For me, the cans. I mean, for me, with my current Stitch, it's the same shape of the cans, but I had to do like the mail trade-in, so it's pretty easy. That's what it is. You were born in the dark. I was molded by it. There's another part here too. 30 of them in each case? Oh, peace. 30? That's what it is. I was born in it. Oh no. You merely adopted the dark. There it is. I was born in it, molded by it. So you merely adopted the desire to explode. I was exploded. You know what? I'm gonna workshop that. We'll be back on that the next time. I'll have something better. Is it snowing? Don't tell me. I mean, you can tell me. I can't tell, but there is snow on the ground from like the day. I said that wrong for sure. You were close enough, to be honest. Can you send us to a digital fire? How about here? Hold your hands really close to this side of the screen right now. Ooh, that's kind of toasty. Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Yeah. Ow, wait, that kind of hot. All right, I'm gonna put it away. It's a little too warm for me. All right, I'm gonna find a place to go because I also need a GPG again. I didn't even pee this stream. Wow, shout out to me. Well, actually, no, not shout out to. Why is that an accomplishment? It's okay to pee, like when it's in like the right location. I need it's so. I'm gonna go back to my strategy of shutting the fuck up. Exclamation point squirt. That's the best distraction I can have in here. Damn, Giselle. Wait, Giselle, have you been playing Fort? Do you want to play? Is that something I should do before the year ends? Would that check off? Would that check off multiplayer game? Shout out to you for filling your bladder. Exactly. You know what? Maybe it's because we ate food. I don't know. Well, why am I trying to explain it? I think it's okay to pee. But what are we looking at? Oh, you see, it was like, no, sorry, wow. Yeah, empty, clean-ish. Well, I mean, it's not clean, but I ate it. I ate that. It was delicious. Anyway, sorry, repeat. What would mark off? Playing Fortnite. Although I don't know where you're at this season. No. Well, damn it. Well, then let me go back to the drawing board. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, and then I'll go to the drawing board. Did I hear Fortnite? I knew it would summon you. I felt it. All right, I need a DPG, but I am going to first go to my computer to find a place for us to go so I don't accidentally stream the sounds of me peeing, because I will not be simply 2.0. The bopping session, I know, tonight especially, it's been heavy with it. But I love the emotes so much. I always think it's so funny. But I do want to say thank y'all so much for hanging out tonight. Thanks for making shrimp scampi with me. This was delicious. First time I made this and will not be the last time I make it. But our next stream here, so today's Monday, our next stream would normally be on a Wednesday, but because of some things that have come up this week and also because of next week's schedule is going to be a little funky because of the holidays, our next stream will be this Thursday, where we will be making gingerbread cookies. We'll be making gingerbread cookies. I'll be cutting them out, and then we will be decorating them. I will try to not start at an absurd hour. I need to see. Normally, I would start at like 9:30 because I would have salsa right before. I might see if we can start at like 9 and like start baking at like 9:30. Like we would be decorating like an hour ago, hopefully, if things go according to fast timing on Thursday. So we'll see. But if y'all have suggestions or ideas for, I will have a selection of shapes. I will let y'all choose which shapes we cut out. You can claim a cookie. You can claim a design. I believe it will be white icing, but we can still do a lot with that, I think. Yeah, candy still on? Hell yeah. Yes, this. Fortnite? Fortnite. I'm gonna use this. Hold up. Let me wait, let me copy. This will be our raid message. If you're subbed, you can do that. If you are not subbed, you can use any dancer emoji. Yeah, you can make it a single. You can make it the single statement. It's probably easier to replace than mine. Whatever fills your cup. They're out of soup. Oh, a hot drink is genius. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. Be sure to take care of yourselves. We're gonna go to our little. We're gonna switch mics too. It's gonna be hopefully a little bit more pleasant to the ears. We're gonna switch over here. Splendid. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being so cool and fun. Thanks for having dinner with me on a Monday. Hold up, let's switch. How's this? This a little better? Screw it, I'm getting hot chocolate. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I should have hot chocolate at work tomorrow. Have great times on everyone. If you're here, if y'all want to see the next time we are live, Discord will have it, but we'll be here on Thursday for gingerbread cookies. So let me get to this raid going. Phenomenal. We're gonna raid Candy. I'm gonna paste. Where's that? I'm just gonna do the singular line. It might be easier. Yeah. I'm gonna send that in there. Be sure to stay warm if you're able to. Be sure to stay hydrated. Go to the bathroom when you need to go to the bathroom. I guess that's kind of relevant right now. And I hope you have a lovely, half of your week. I hope you have a lovely week, in its entirety. But yeah, thanks for spending your night with me. I had so much fun. This is such a blast. I love this. I'll see you on Thursday. For cookies and sweets. It'll be a nice little treat for us to have. Enjoy the little sweet jazz before I pop in here. Oh, thank you for doing the YouTube command too. Yeah. Much love to you all. Where's my little heart? You're over here. Oh my god, we have so many love emotes. Bye Giselle. Bye Lily. Bye Johnny. Bye Avo. Bye Katie. Bye Matt. Matt, good luck tonight with work and everything. Bye Gubera. Bye Zaron. Bye Zay. And anyone that's hanging out and has me lurking. Also bye Bray. And bye Wigfoot. Okay, I think it's about to go. We'll go say hi to